Hi everybody, welcome back to the turning of the seasons. My name is Whis. I'm your Master of Ceremonies for today. And top to bottom, can I get my most delightful cast to introduce themselves?
Oh no, I've played myself. I'm still first.
You're Igni now.
I've been fucking tricked. I've been bamboozled by Ruined Legends 3.
Consequences of your actions are here.
This was RJ's ultimate prank. It was a slow burn. Hi, I'm Kraken. I'm Igni today.
Hello, I am Spec, or Spectral Haunts, and I will be playing one Wimdy. That name's never gonna not be funny.
That's great.
It's Peck and Wimdy.
I added that name as a joke.
This is Toonkind. You should know better. Anyways, hi, I'm Fletch, and I'm going to be playing a funny, not so little goat who calls himself River.
Hi, I'm Hex. I am playing Briar of Brackenwood. Yep. Yep.
And we are Igni and the Twinks.
Dabs.
Yes, we are.
And
powers combined.
we got officially hitched.
Yay.
Oh my gosh! Well, that does
Wimdy
segue
was
very
the
nicely into my next question. Was well, because we've had three adventures so far: 3 towers, fought monsters, dragons, traps, saved the world 3 times. Mm-hmm. What have you been up to since the last time?
Well, we did get married and lost wages.
Wimdy officiated.
Igni threw like rice, but also crunched the raw rice.
It was wild. None of them were completely there. Wimdy regrets every decision he made by even both allowing and then officiating this decision. But he's also partially glad it was him who could undo it if needed, and not some rando, because that would be a whole other quest they'd have to catch and hunt down.
Wimdy enforced divorce.
Honest to goodness, was not expecting that to happen when I chucked you guys into lost wages.
Lost Wages is like the party hardy, like you know what happens in Vegas.
It's the Toonkind Vegas strip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Actually, considering how wasted River was, I'm not even sure if he remembers that he's
my
married.
Does
let
Briar
me
remember?
let me roll real
yeah.
quick.
Oh my
Briar remembers.
Oh. So this is a promising start.
Oh boy.
Yay!
Oh,
Oh my god.
Nothing.
River, what
see.
a crazy experience. You left the tower and now you're somewhere. And it's been like 5 days? Wow!
River left the tower, and now he's here. Do not ask River what happened in the last few months, apparently.
Apparently not.
River straight up forgot meeting Wimdy. Cannot believe this. Shake my head.
I don't-
How about you, Briar?
Briar remembers. He might have been a little bit smashed, but he was not that smashed. He does in fact remember.
Briar voice, I did this completely willingly.
Oh yeah. He was like,
It's
yeah,
funny.
sure, why not? Yeah.
When in tunes, land, commit to the bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Good grief.
Well,
Well,
yeah, that happened. Igni attended a wedding. It was very fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went abroad for a bit, and now she's back.
Oh yes, you're going on another adventure at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah.
Which is as of yet unfinished, so haha. Any consequences thereof? No.
It's fine.
Timey-wimey
Don't
stuff.
worry about it.
Don't even
Timey-wimey. Memories are weird things, which, speaking of, I think I need to figure out if Igni remembers the wedding.
Oh, God.
You know what? I think it's funny. Why not?
Quickly check if you even have a history mod.
Does
I think
Wimdy
I-
block it out of like a trauma response?
I think it would be really funny if Wimdy didn't remember, because that means that they're not divorced.
It would also mean if Briar ever mentioned it, no one would know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is
Anyway, Igni. Yes, there was vague recollections of a wedding happening. It was a wild night. She has the basic broad facts.
That's all that matters.
That, or the
Yeah.
possibly funnier option, she knows 2 of the 4 party members did get married. She doesn't know which ones.
Oh, I think that's funny.
I think that's so
That's
much
She
better.
doesn't
That is
know
better.
if it's her or what. She doesn't know. 2 of the people are married. She doesn't know which 2. She could be one of them.
God, that's so fun.
Plot twist, she gets just convinced it's her and Wimdy.
She tries to suss it out by initiating a game of fuck, marry, kill.
Oh,
That's what
Wimdy,
she does.
all of
Golly
you.
gosh. Oh
No.
my goodness, golly gosh. That's so funny.
We're doing great.
We're having a great time. I see that 4 that Wimdy rolled.
Yeah, Wimdy doesn't remember.
Marriage.
Wendy
Thank
and
you
River
very
got
much.
fucking smashed.
Do I need to roll a whiz for Briar? Is this what I'm hearing? Is this what I'm hearing to make sure that anybody remembers this? Because I just thought it was funny, but I'll fucking roll it. Like,
Let us go for the stupidity.
Yeah, do what's
Gotta commit to
funniest.
the bit.
commit to the bit. Let's see. Let's just do this for fun. And if it's... Oh my fucking god, he got a 16. Yeah, he remembers.
Okay.
I feel like this is the funniest possible range of outcomes. We're doing great here.
We're doing
This is a wonderful start, everyone.
This is a wonderful start. All right. Well, that will bring us forward to the present day, where spring has theoretically sprung, but the air is still quite cold, and a lot of the new growth hasn't really started to come in yet. Most trees haven't even really started to bud. Can I get, please, to start us off proper, a perception from River, please?
Okay.
And if
that
Wimby
fell.
is in your presence like last time, one from Wimby as well.
Looks over at Spec.
Wimdy is handing me. Yes, he is.
Intense regret.
It is so regretful, but it's also partially the if I go alone this time, that I won't get dragged, and if I don't get dragged, maybe I can avoid certain parts of this, or at least be like, hey, I can't participate in this.
Mm-hmm. And that is a 19.
19. All right. Cool. So you are in whichever random location that you find yourself in, because I know there is no rhyme or reason to where River is at any given point. Okay, cool.
Spec,
14
that
for
is a
Wimby.
14.
Great.
A
Wimby does in
14's
fact see
actually
shit.
pretty.
Fletch,
You're
I want to
spoiled
remind
by
you,
AI.
I am a little biased because my other PCs that I use in Draft House have a plus 12 and have like a plus 8.
Yeah.
I don't. This is very. My brain's a little off when it comes to this. When it comes to perception rolls.
Oh dear. All right. Well, with a 19 and a 14 between the two of you, River, you absolutely see it before Wimdy, and it actually looks quite familiar. It's a blue goshawk, and it's swooping down through the trees, and Wimdy, you can spot it just as it swoops down and lands on River's head with a small hawk sort of noise, which I cannot replicate with my mouth.
Caw.
It's distinctly the wrong noise, but okay.
What?
But yeah.
Wimdy voice. Oh no. It's time.
Mhm. I think River just smiles and probably digs around in his pockets for a snack or something to hold out to the bird.
Alright, no worries. Well, this is quite clearly the familiar of Winter that you guys met a couple of months ago. And as you bring up a snack, you are presented with a number of slips of paper that are in the beak of this bird, which it exchanges for snack. And now it is doing a bit of a munch, munch, munch on your head. And has put paper in your hand.
Oh, I love.
Alright.
It's gonna live there now.
Yeah. Sorry, Wimdy. You're nest
No,
now.
that was Wimdy in character.
Well,
Gosh, I gotta lower my voice. I keep forgetting Wimdy is one of my Wimdy's funny because technically Wimdy is actually the closest to how I speak in character, like I speak in real life, tonal wise. But I can't. I have to make him lower because I accidentally made Quinn my tone, so I have to add some variety here.
Yeah. Alright. Well, the paper that you were given while you were being decorated with crumbs, there are 4 teleportation tokens and 3 buddy planes, and the letter says, "Dear comrades, the final season is upon us. Please use these tokens to return to the Tower of the Sky. Hopefully this will be the end of it."
That's their ominous, and just gonna.
You know, not to be a pessimist, but I don't quite believe this will be the end of it.
Oh no, there's 4 seasons, so obviously it's some sort of. What do you call it? Finale?
That's
It's
not a good sign. Finales where someone dies or something like that.
Well, I'm sure it will be fine. And
You are not denying.
trots
If
on
someone
over
dies,
to
if someone
a
dies, you will
table.
make drink. Wimdy's
Oh.
following him.
Yeah. And just going to go and write out some letters with or without Wimdy's help.
Wimdy is not helping because Wimdy's handing me. I need to add Revivify to my prepared spell list for today.
God.
At least you're at least we have that, you know?
Yeah, but like
I don't know if we have the diamonds for it, but
Wimdy's handing me. I just spoke this into existence. I have a feeling I've jinxed it. I'm gonna get rid of stuff. I'm currently going through to see what he's willing to get rid of.
Wimdy's a 2.
Oh,
Wimdy
boy.
knows.
Wimdy knows.
Alright, so how are you going to be addressing your letter to Igni?
all right. I think River's letters probably do tend to be a bit on the lengthier side. So to sort of sum it up, there is a dearest Igni, how have your days been? And then cue a very, very long ramble of whatever River is currently doing and questions as to what Igni's currently doing. And then River is running out of space, so like the text gets more and more squished as it goes on.
Oh my god.
And then like at the very end, in very, very tiny text, is just, "Oh, by the way, it's about time to go back to the tower." And and just gets that all set up and sends that to
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
you know, the one who is definitely going to appreciate that the most.
The one who's definitely going to appreciate and read all of that. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And how do you respond to getting this letter, which hopefully has the teleportation token enclosed?
It probably would, hopefully, because I feel like if Wimdy forgets, if River forgets, then Wimdy can.
Cool.
Consider. I think it'd be really funny if River did forget, and then there was a follow-up letter. There was three
Equally
attached.
rambly.
There was 3 attached, and Wimdy's already there, so it doesn't have to use that one. Just says, "River forgot this," and it's just that line. Like, I like to imagine it right as Igni finishes reading the first one, like perfectly timed.
Yes.
It's really good. And similarly, the second letter doesn't arrive until Igni's reached the end of Rivers, and she like sat down to fully read this over, and like it does take a little bit of work because it gets very tiny by the end. Gets to the end, she's like, suppose it is time. Pauses, shakes the letter like the token will fall out of it. There's a beat, and then new letter arrives.
Failed to attach the attachments.
That's a mood.
Yeah.
Is your
I hope
letter
this
to Briar
I hope
very
this
similar,
email
River,
finds you
or-
unwell.
Good grief. Is the letter to River from River to Briar very similar?
Let's see. I think to Briar, it probably starts off very similar, but like it I feel like the first letter probably took like 2 hours to write in entirety.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So I feel like partway through the second letter, would Wimdy try to step in?
Yes, because for the first letter, it was almost like a comedic tune thing where like you could see in the background Wimdy going through every stage of grief, waiting for him to finish writing this. Like there's just the voiceover in a very calm River voice as he reads the letter out loud in his mind, and as he writes it, and you just have Wimdy in the back, like head and hands, like, oh my gosh.
Did Wimdy assume it took 2 hours to write both letters and then realize that was just one?
Yes.
Which is why
River
River
sends the first one. Wimdy notices 2 coins and goes, "Wait, you forgot to send the coins." And River goes, "Oh yeah, I did forget to send that one." And there's a beat.
One.
Amazing.
Wait, can I roll to see if Wimdy can snatch the final letter before it actually gets sent?
Add your
Yes,
addendum.
yes, you can roll to see if you can snatch it from River
Like
as
before like okay, that's a decent roll. Yeah, no. Ahaya has definitely messed me up because I just said this was decent.
Nice.
Yeah, alright. I guess that would be contesting sleight of hand. Yeah, you do in fact manage to snatch the letter, like, basically right as River's like, "Dearest Briar, I hope that this letter finds you well. How have you been doing?" And then it stops.
Bird brought letters. Here's the token. Don't waste time. Wimdy. Open it up. Token sent.
Oh, great.
It takes 5 minutes.
Briar just reading this and going, well, that's not very personable.
How dare you interrupt this letter from my husband?
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
I can accept that River is hanging out with another man, but that man getting between me and my husband is where I don't.
Speaking of, I did just look up the mechanics of the ceremony spell, which Wimdy would have used, and it only provides a bonus for the 7 days after the ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It also does not specify divorce. I don't think.
no, there's no divorce thing.
Yeah,
It's
there's
only
no
widow.
divorce option.
You got to be widowed in order to take
Damn.
advantage of it again.
All right,
damn.
well,
Another tally
someone
mark
has to
goes onto the
die, so-
foreshadowing sheet.
Listen, I'm just saying, we're all down to die. Let's just go. Total
Yeah, let's-
TPK.
Hell
Oh my
yeah.
God. Yeah, let's go.
Oh dear. All
You're
right.
going with
So,
me.
by the power of convenience, you all activate your teleportation tokens at around about the same time. So you appear at the bottom of the Tower of the Sky within about 5 seconds of each other. And
Bloop, 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 bloop.
hi, everybody. Here are your friends that you haven't seen in 3 months.
Yeah.
When do you
Yup.
have like the little angry shadows behind him? He's still really pissed off about the 2-hour letter.
River is colon D smiling wide as he's just, oh, it's nice to see you two again. Briar, I am so very sorry that my letter to you got a little sidetracked.
Oh, it's quite all right.
I'm so sorry that he wasted 2 hours on the first one.
Well, it's only personal to inquire as to how they're doing, and
we are
update
here in person. We can do it here now. Not. I never thought I'd say this. I'm walking towards the tower.
I hope you all know this means Igni by that conversation, Igni assumes that Briar's letter was in fact twice as long as hers.
Incredible.
We love to hear it.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Can I please get a con save from everybody for the stairs?
Yay!
Yeah.
I think. Oh wow,
Changes.
Briar, buddy. Okay. That's average. Perfectly average. Okay.
This is hilarious. I love this.
Oh, Igni is hopping up those steps. She went to a desert. She's been to multiple deserts recently. She is rejuvenated.
She is just fine.
Okay, great. Well, all of the lads are sort of averagely middling their way up the stairs, whereas Igni is like, boing!
Igni's got a spring in her step. She is happy.
Listen, she makes it up, leaves them behind, realizes, goes back down, catches up with them, and then moves forward again. She keeps on going back and forth. She has the energy for that.
That's
Oh my
incredible.
You can just imagine. I like to imagine Igni was like, okay, I gotta hurry. They're all taller. They're all normally faster, and
And she's been carried up at
then-
least twice.
Yeah.
exactly.
Alright, cool. So, nobody got lower than a 10, so nobody is absolutely exhausted by the end or is requiring of assistance, so that's great. As you reach the area at the top of the tower, can I get everyone to roll me a perception, please?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
We're
That's
just walking the
about-
middle ground today. Okay.
There's the bad rules.
Igni's on the ball.
Wow, okay, great. Okay, so River, that's a 9. It's a bit cold up here. It looks fairly similar to how you remember it, though. Wimdy with a 14. You're noticing that, like, it is still quite cold. The mist that is very familiar to the top of the Tower of the Sky is still very brisk. Like, not quite as arctic as last time you were here, but still quite cold. And it's still a bit hard when you go into the area proper. It's still a bit hard to see the keeper of the tower because he's white all over. But Igni and Briar with the 17 and the
You
21.
can't just call someone white. I'm sorry.
I am throwing peanuts at you from here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Jesus. Yeah, maybe there's my train of thought. Igni and Briar.
Sorry.
Yes.
As you come in to the top of the tower, you can tell that something has shifted. It's not that middle of the Arctic that up here was last time you were here, and the keeper is visible, still a little bit obscured because he does blend into that mist, but he's there. And the three familiars that you have already met, the flamingo, the dove, and the hawk, they're all sitting by his feet and sort of huddling close to the flamingo, still using her as a space heater. And the keeper turns as you all enter and smiles, and he just goes, "Hello again, friends. I do hope you all kept warm over winter."
Very much so.
Yes, of course.
The coat is helpful.
Brackenwood is pretty frigid.
I am very grateful for you coming back a fourth time. I had hoped that this would be under control, but unfortunately, it seems as though the truce in its entirety is placed upon your shoulders, and I firstly wish to apologize for that. I wish I could be of more assistance in this than I am, but thank you for coming again.
Whoops. Blech. Of
It's not
course.
like I have anything else on the schedule.
It was already a gag.
Might as
That
well
might
stay
have come
through till
across
the end.
passive aggressive. That was genuine.
Well, with this final piece, the last of the seasons, once that part of the truce has been rejuvenated, then we should not have any other issues. And hopefully whatever is causing this to be an issue will not be an issue the next time the truce needs renewing in another 1,000 years. So hopefully this is where your involvement in all this will be fulfilled.
To be fair, I don't think we'll all be around in 1,000 years, so either way.
Yes. So
Why did Wimdy of all people hand me speak for yourself?
Igni
You
makes like
are
a seesawing motion.
Briar just stares at them both like,
the two tunes go, "We don't actually know how old we get."
Both the tunes being like, we'll see.
Oh dear. But the keeper then makes a sweeping hand gesture to the floor where that coloured quatrefoil has been sitting, and he just gestures to the way that the colours have aligned themselves now, and he says, "Thankfully, thanks to the truce, winter has scaled back, but spring has really yet to spring.
yeah.
It's doing better, but as you can see, the other three are, well, you may recall, when that season is in power, there should be slightly more of that colour than the other three. Spring is still weak."
So hopefully bringing or getting the delivering the orb to spring will help rejuvenate it.
That is my hope. Yes.
River just handed me, "Oh, maybe they're oversleeping."
River, my dearest, most beloved. Not a brain cell up there.
There is not, no.
The keeper is going to go over to that portion of the area where he's obtained those those orbs that he's given you, and the green glowing spring orb descends, and he puts it into a mithril bag, and he holds it out in Wimdy's direction.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's your turn.
It is your turn.
No. 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 No.
Have you considered? Yes.
No. I am not touching. I barely want to be here in the first place. I don't even know if I'm going to go into wherever the tower is. No. I am not touching that.
Briar squinting.
Is it insight time?
Me if you want.
Feel free to roll one on the keeper as well, if you like.
All right. Oh, hi,
Gwyn's
Doc.
at Igni's proficiency in persuasion.
I don't know if you'll be able to persuade him on this one.
Okay, nat
Okay.
20 insight. Sure, Briar. Fucking. Why the fuck not, Briar?
Does Wimdy want to do one on the keeper as well?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Who was that nat 20 pointed at, Hex?
That one, he was squinting at Wimdy, so that's at Wimdy. The next roll is a, here we go, at keeper. Wait, that's not how you do this. What's your fucking insight addition? Oh, okay. There.
Okay, cool. So against Wimdy, there is a nat 20, a 23. Is Igni doing one for Wimdy?
Yeah, I can. Just had to for a second. Okay, that'll be an 18 on Wimdy.
Okay.
When just staring at Wimdy.
Yeah, alright.
Um.
So nat 20, 23, 18.
All right. Let's see a deception to see if he can get past any of you.
Stares at you. Stares
Nope.
at you.
Nope, he can't. He literally cannot get through any of you. Because that was a 16 on deception.
Hey.
A
Wimdy
decent effort.
is scared of that orb.
Okay.
Terrifying, thanks to the person who just DM'd. Terrifying, actually.
Exchanging notes under the table, are we?
Secret whispers.
If it makes you feel any better, I learned nothing from my attempts.
Alright, cool.
No, so for, okay. In all seriousness, though, okay. On Wimdy, and on Wimdy. Okay. For Igni, you can tell, yes, that he's scared. He specifically of the orb. He does not want to touch it. What is the nat 20's modifier?
+5, so 25.
Okay. I was trying to see how big of a difference between you and River, because I wanted Briar and River have a difference because nat 20, but I wanted to see how much.
Yeah.
For River, you get all of the former. Wimdy is shaking, actually, and is very much, his line art has stiffened a lot, and his frame rate has significantly shifted. And okay, yeah. For Briar, I'll give you, it was very subtle and very quick, but the moment that it got pushed into his direction, Wimdy almost ran.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He's not going to say anything just yet. He is going to then glance at the keeper for the next insight. So if Whis wants to give that, so we can all kind of react to all of this.
Sure. Alright, so River got a 5 against the keeper. Nothing. 15, 19, and 11. Okay, so Wimdy, you look back at the keeper and there is a knowing sort of sadness in the way that he's looking at you, the way that you're responding. For Igni and Briar, the keeper does look a bit sad. There's some of that a little bit of fear in the background there. But not a huge amount. And he does have that knowing look to him, like he knows why Wimdy is hesitating. And he just sort of leans sort of back, and then he turns and offers it to Briar instead, without a word.
Okay. Briar, he'll take it, because it is being offered. But as he does, yeah, okay, this may get taken the wrong way, and I'm sorry. He does, like, say to Wimdy, you can't run from all of your fears all of the time, you know.
See, I'm wishing to what's currently going on. Wimdy is not in the best mental state because the Tower Keeper, when he realized the Tower Keeper knew and was looking at him sadly, all he handed me was pure raw anger.
Oops.
And yeah, okay. 1 second, let me process this. Wimdy's never struck me as an angry person, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with this information. Which
I mean, to be fair, fear can manifest as anger, so it makes sense.
I think that's what's happening. It is a built in the fear response.
Yeah.
You know what? Why not make it a gag? Wimdy's gonna just walk off. Wimdy voice, no. If you don't like it, hit the bricks.
Fucking grabbed. For you to get I'm gonna roll athletics.
If it sucks, hit the bricks.
Yeah. Wimdy voice, no. I'm not gonna even acknowledge that with a response. Pissy. Like he straight up just hated me that kind of like anger where you don't have words.
Cool.
Oh my gosh. So what do I roll
grapple?
What do I roll?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics or athletics? Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on!
Hit the bricks.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, I think River goes to kind of try and grab Wimdy. And he was gonna have a very nice little speaky speak about how, hey, no matter what happens, we're all here with you to help you. But your boy did kind of fail that.
Yeah. Do you want me to flavor how Wimdy probably did that?
Yeah.
He probably goes to grab him, and I'm gonna be honest, Wimdy probably like almost smacks his hand away and just goes no. And then keeps walking off.
And he just looks over at the others.
Yeah,
He's a little
okay.
pissy.
Let me roll
He's-
to...
River looks like he kicked Puppy.
Yep,
No!
alright. Okay, cool.
1 second. I'm gonna roll a whiz. I am gonna roll a whiz because Wimdy did hand me stopping out the pit puppy look. Okay.
Igni's
Roll
just like
your-
rubbing at one temple because, like, God,
Yeah.
Okay.
walked out of
roll
one
your-
really tense situation right into another one.
Please, if Briar's gonna try and grab him, do it at advantage because, yeah, he does stop
Oh.
for a second.
Okay.
That's
Well,
his friend, and he does feel bad.
yeah, okay. Do you want an 18 or an 18 on the dice? So, yeah.
Yeah, no, Wimdy is. He probably is like frozen because like he sees that and he turns and he goes, yeah. When I say frozen, I mean frozen. He kind of turns and goes, sorry, River, and that's the perfect time to grab.
Mm-hmm.
Snatched.
And it's not the he who scruff. No. Sorry, I just got handed dinner.
Food.
Briar brings a hand down on his shoulder, and he is gripping. And he just says, "You don't gotta take the damn orb. But you don't get to walk away from this after all of this."
I won't be of any help.
You have been of help the last 3 seasons.
Yes, the last 3 seasons, okay? I will be of no help here. So I'm just going to take my leave before I cause more problems or before any of you make me more upset.
You would leave before the finale, when you know
Yes.
very well that any of us could die, and you are the only one capable of bringing any of us back.
Ask the goddess of spring, she'll do something.
Seems like that's what your job is.
Well, you can get somebody better at that. I'm not a healer.
What if we want
Like-
you?
You are our friend.
I don't even have to roll for that. Holy shit, Wimsey just handed me just pausing.
The look Briar gives him is very just you dense motherfucker, affectionate.
Fire boys, you're so stupid.
You're so stupid. Why didn't I marry you? Anyway, you're welcome. And
I
he's just
see
like,
Briar's more sexual. Got it.
uh-huh.
I mean, you'd have to
If
be.
you saw who he was chasing after, you would absolutely understand. Anyway, the grip on Wimdy's shoulder softens and he just says, "Did you really think we were only putting up with you this whole time?"
He's making the prayer hands, and he's just. It's a bad idea.
I'm full of those. I'm still here.
It's like Igni squared bad idea.
Oh, even better.
Those are the best ones.
I love Igni.
Oh.
I should have used a different.
Igni adds to the mental tally she's keeping of who is married to who evidence pile.
Igni's helped us out a lot, so I don't see why that would be an issue.
Consider, I've also distinctly not helped a number of times. And
So,
I'm not kicked out.
Wimdy. Wimdy, come with us. I'm not telling you. I'm asking. Please.
You're
come.
asking a fire-based magic user to go to somebody to the goddess of spring. Do you understand how many problems this could be? Just my mere presence is going to cause problems.
Well, that's
Kick out Igni.
also
I was gonna
describes
say, Briar
me.
gestures at Igni as well. Like,
So, by your suggestion, we should only be sending River and Briar alone.
Oh, if only I could have made friends with stupider people.
Briar just kind of smiles, wiggles his eyebrows, and just goes, "Nope, you got the Fae. Enjoy."
Oh gosh. Okay, fine. But if anything goes wrong, I am leaving. No hesitations. And if we go anywhere near force, I am leaving. Non-negotiable.
So what I'm hearing is I might have to kidnap you.
Please, no.
Does bring back some memories, doesn't it?
Everything is a cycle.
Let's not make that part a gag. I came willingly with you last time to avoid the gag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well.
wait. Oh. Gods help me, there's only two ways for the end, isn't there?
I wouldn't know. I'm not a toon. Igni seems to go with what is most humorous for the outcome. So we're relying on you to keep us out of trouble.
This is the worst reliance you could have ever done, you realize.
Briar just
Still the
shrugged.
best option out of everyone here.
That is a really low bar to set.
I don't know. We've saved the world 3 times. What's another?
Oh, God's okay.
The keeper of the tower has stayed very quiet through this entire exchange. And after that final okay from Wimdy, he just makes another gesture with his hand, and the door to the area has a little bit of a green shimmer on the quatrefoils that is carved into the stone. And then it cracks open ever so slightly. And he just goes, "Then let me set the path.
Thank you, Keeper.
Wish you all the best of luck."
We
Thank you.
will be having a talk later. And Windy is following the rest, but he's giving the keeper a look of murder.
Igni is going to give Wimdy a nudge as they approach them. Firecasters stick together then.
Oh.
Alright, cool. So you move through the doors, and just like the last 3 times, it has spat you out straight into the first room of the tower. And like the Tower of Autumn, you are standing in one large central room rather than small ones with branching maze-like qualities to them. But unlike the Tower of Autumn, this one has green tiled walls and a bit of a dirt floor. And you are free to roll either a perception or a nature.
Oi, which do you have? It'll be perception.
Let's see.
Actually, no, it will be nature. We'll go nature. It
You
doesn't
have-
matter either way.
Fit in both of these. Thank you, Wimdy. Yeah, no. Wimdy's average.
Oh, we are winning.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Nature is not.
It's up to
Nature
you,
is
River.
healing.
Nature's healing, but River's perception sure ain't.
Oh my god.
Nails. The fact
did
that Windy rolled so low and yet is tied for the 2 highest is the funniest shit for me.
Alright,
Nothing higher than a 10.
great. Okay. So, River and Briar, you're looking at this room, and yep, it's got green tiled walls and ceiling and a dirt floor. And you can see 3 trees that are in here. 2 of them are standing up, and 1 of them is a fallen tree trunk.
Mm-hmm.
But apart from that, it doesn't look particularly remarkable. It does kind of look like someone had tried to make a room feel foresty. So you're definitely in a room that had plants in it, but it's not a perfect facsimile of a forest, of being outside in a forest, which is something that the both of you would be particularly familiar with.
Wimdy is so happy right now. Wimdy is living the best of his lives. So he is avoiding the trees.
For our 2 firecasters, you can see that this facsimile of a forest, but you can also tell that with those 10s, it's seen better days. It's definitely not been tended properly. But there, most notably, is no other door apart from the one you came in from. However, those 3 trees all have hollows in them that are large enough for the 4 of you to get through. So there's 2 standing up and 1 lying down on its side.
Do any of the trees look charred?
The trees don't.
Okay.
But you can tell
there
that
it is.
the dirt around this room used to have a lush green carpet of grass. But now it's mostly dirt. There's a little bit of grass around the trees, like it's starting to come back, but it's they're not burnt. The trees are not burnt, but the other vegetation that you would expect in a forest, or even a fake forest inside of a room, there doesn't seem to be much of it.
Okay. I'm taking notes. I'm watching you. I'm judging you. I'm connecting dots.
Knife cat.
This does a bit answer Igni's internal question of, in winter, the familiar ended up revealing that, hey, the reason why these places have been so fucking empty is because there used to be, shit in there. And places got fucking looted. So she is looking around for, did there used to be other things here that are no longer here?
With a 10,
yeah.
You cannot find it.
Yep.
It's shit.
She has a question, she does not have an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
That sure be space.
So, as I said, there are no doors in here. There are only the hollows in the 3 trees. And for convenience, I'm giving you left, right, or fallen as options.
Well, Igni's gonna pick the left one to go up and peek inside.
Mm-hmm.
River's probably going to follow suit and do the cartoonish head poking over other head bit.
Wimdy
Scooby
is
stack it.
standing in the middle, trying his best to stay equally as far from every tree in this room.
Sorry, I just took a bite of a biscuit. As you look through the hollow of the tree on the left, you can't see clearly through it, but it does seem as though this is the quote-unquote door, because if you were just looking into the hollow of a regular tree, you would see the back, you would see the inside of the back of the tree. But you cannot see that. It does kind of just continue on a bit.
Igni's going to cast Dancing Lights. See if she
That
can tell how far that goes.
Does not help in the slightest.
It just keeps going?
It just keeps going. There's some thinking with portals happening here.
Yeah, okay.
Well.
Quickly check the other 2 just to make sure that it's the same sort of situation.
Yep.
All right. 3 doors.
Oh.
1 choice.
Should we spin you around again to determine which one to go through?
You may spin me. She had, in fact, prepared to be spun.
I love the energy of this group so much.
Alright. Left, right,
Shall I roll a
I
D3?
forgot to include a number. I just got I was so excited to spin Igni that I forgot the fucking D3.
That's such an in-character thing too.
I love it.
I hope. Okay, how
Right.
that translates into game for me is that River spins, but Igni keeps on spinning. She does not stop until River specifically realizes she won't, reaches out and stops her.
Yeah.
I assume 2 is the middle, the center.
Yeah, well, it was left, right, and fallen. So
Okay.
the one on the right.
Well, I
Right
guess
it
we
is.
have the right choice made.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I'll bite you.
Oh golly.
Listen, my character cannot bring the humor, so I, the player, have to.
All right, cool. So you make your way through this hollow in this log, in this standing up tree, and for a few moments there isn't really that much. You get the smell of fresh grass and then a smell of water and wet soil, and then you come through the other side and it's like coming through a break in the trees of a forest, and you're standing in another room. And like that first room, it is a room that's got plants in it. But unlike that first room, this one is a lot more lush. It's got grass. You can see that there are trees. And what you are looking at is you're standing on the edge of a small-ish cliff. And there's this sort of valley in front of you with another cliff on the other side. And I'm going to start a screen share now because I could not work out how to make this work in Owlbear Radio, unfortunately. So let me just start this up for you so you can have a look at the room that you're looking at.
I do have to ask, does anybody drag Wimdy, or does he just have to go because he doesn't want to be left behind in the room alone?
Igni just started walking and the spin completed.
Fair. River will pick him up and let me see something real quick. River will pick him up bridal style.
Yeah.
Igni adds another tally.
I knew
God.
it.
So glad.
Have I?
Yes.
I don't know if I can do this one. I think I've seen this puzzle before.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Okay.
Oh, is this a sliding puzzle?
Is
Oh
this a
boy,
sliding block
I
puzzle?
see a lever.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, where's... Oh, I see lever. Oh! Wait, hold on.
Me looking directly at the DM. I see your
Igni's gonna step
crimes.
onto log.
Yeah, so there's this valley in front of you, and you can see that there are quite a lot of thorns around the edges and the bottom edge of these cliffs. But there is a set of stairs that leads down into this valley and a whole bunch of fallen logs. And a lever on the top where you guys are all standing.
Mm-hmm.
To pull the lever.
Alright, you pull the lever. Cool. I have so many layers here. Alright, so the lever...
Ominous.
The lever pulls across with a click.
That is so cool!
And,
Oh boy.
and then there is a bit of a rumbling sound, and then a gushing sound, and from between the thorns, a whole bunch of water starts to gush through, and it fills that valley like a lake. And
That is so cool!
and the logs they float up on top of the water, so it's like that.
Hey, okay.
Hey.
This is why I couldn't figure out how to do it in Owlbear, but here we are.
Understandable.
So valid.
This shit's so cool!
Okay. so I can see their shadows, so we know where they are. So Briar's just kind of like, so we need to get across, right?
Hmm.
Is there something stopping us from swimming? I'll kind of just poke at the water with a hoof.
It's cold.
Ah. Well, retract hoof then, and sort of just shake it out.
Okay.
What is it acid or?
It is
Freezing.
very, very cold.
Oh. Which means Igni also has to put her foot in just to confirm.
Of course.
And her entire design does that like static squiggle that moves from foot to top and just.
Yep. It's cold. It's very cold. And wet. Wet and cold.
Mm-hmm. So, Briar's he's gonna hop on a log.
Alright. Cool. Let me find your character token. Briar. Alright. So you're gonna come down here.
Yep,
Hop.
hop on a log. Yep. Stroll over, try to hop on a log.
Hop.
Yep. How sturdy do they feel?
I mean, they feel like logs.
Yeah, okay. So he's gonna stroll, this is probably a terrible idea. He's gonna walk down to the log, like at the very bottom of this line.
Please do what I think you're gonna do. Please, please, please.
He is not going to try and jump it. He expects that
I
might
don't-
go poorly.
I don't think
But-
you're going to. That's why I'm saying please.
Yes.
I think you have
Okay.
another
So he's
idea.
gonna go down to the bottom log.
Alright, so
and
for my benefit only in my layer palette, I've put little coloured dots on. So you're talking about the very bottom of the one with the little green dot? Is that correct?
I can't see your layer palette.
We can't see
so...
No,
your-
like on the logs. They've got little dots.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
they
the-
do have green dot. Yes.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Yes. Okay, so yes, the green one.
Yeah, okay. Down here.
He's gonna start trying to log roll. Like,
I
Backwards.
knew it. I knew it.
Alright, cool. Can I please have from you a acrobatics?
oh crap. Yeah, all right. His acrobatics
I'm
is
just
terrible.
a
But,
driver and I'm far away from home.
Consequences of your
Love that
action.
song.
oh.
Please
Yeah,
tell me
okay.
he ate shit.
He did. Not one.
Goodbye.
Beautiful.
Eat shit,
To
buddy
the water
boy.
with you.
Alright, cool. So you try and do a bit of a roll of this log, and it does roll. You at the very least get it to roll. But the thing that you realize just before you go in the drink is that it stays in place. It doesn't move from side to side or in any direction. It just spins in place, and I think it turns like twice before you are plunged into this very, very, very cold water.
Okay.
Flicks the switch again.
Are you gonna flick the switch again?
Yeah.
Click.
Briar lands. He is. Yup.
And there is another rumble,
Shivering
and
bunny.
the water drains away, and the logs have come back down with it. I cannot do.
All
both
right,
those
so
things at the
now we
same
just
time.
move it to the end.
And
Well, there's no water.
Briar is here and wet.
He is sopping wet and not happy.
Briar, give it a shove.
Yeah, all right. He's shaking a little bit, but yeah, he'll give it a shove.
All right, you give it a shove, and the log rolls and goes. Actually, hold on. I need to move its shadow layer too. Where is it? There we go. Whoops, that's the wrong one. What the hell? That's my green layer. Why is this not working properly? My palettes are the wrong color. Boo. Must be.
Oh no.
That one? That one. Okay.
Success!
Alright, cool. So it goes roll, and then it clunks into this rock. It goes clunk and stays there.
Yep. And Briar just goes, oh, damn it. All right.
I mean, that looks more manageable.
He thinks a moment. Okay. And I see the solution. Briar is probably not that smart. So
You're welcome to like roll intelligences or what have you if you've got something you want to try.
He's gonna do.
No.
Okay. He rolled way better than I expected. Oh, excuse me.
Well, it's a good thing that he rolled well because
Oh my God.
River sure didn't.
That is River's second nat 1.
Yeah.
River's perspective, this is already solved.
River voice, I just gotta swim! It's like
Briar,
River voice, I can make those jumps easy.
Okay.
Yeah, Briar can too, but Igni and Wimdy, you know, the two fire beings.
Yeah, that was. It does not process for him.
Yeah. So Briar's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
He's puzzling. He's gonna go up to the. I'm trying to see that color. I don't think that log has a color. The one next to the blue. Oh, purple.
Purple?
Is that purple? I think
Yep.
that's purple. Yeah. He's gonna give that one a shove.
Okay. That one? Yep, that's
Yep.
purple. Cool. Alright. You go up there and you give it a shove and it goes clunk.
Cool.
Mhm.
Now he's gonna go to yellow. Shove.
Up or down?
No, shove it up. Yeah, shove it up.
Shove it. Okay, so you're standing here and you go shove it that way?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. Shove. Cool. I think I've got it. Let me get actually, he goes, I think I've got it. Hit the switch again. And then he goes, wait. Yeah. And then he has a beat where he goes, wait.
Does the person who's been flipping lever in fact wait?
I think it's
let me
been
roll.
River, so River got a nat 1 with a minus
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
River flips the switch.
And Briar's like, no, wait.
Alright, who
Sploosh.
wants
And you are now in the drink.
Oh, they did. He hates this. He's gonna swim his ass to shore, god damn it.
Bunny paddle this way. Blub, blub, blub,
Yep.
blub, blub, blub.
All right,
Back feet is kicking like, this sucks.
Okay, question for Whis.
Yes.
How... Oh, okay. Are you swimming back towards us?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
He
okay.
climbs out and he starts peeling off layers of clothing and wringing them out because this is terrible.
All right.
patting you with prestidigitation?
Well, now I don't need to worry about distance. Igni doesn't have prestidigitation. She does have create bonfire.
Oh.
So, Briar could take a moment to warm up by a nice little fire.
How warm is Igni?
That's also a good question. I mean, I don't have specific numbers, but I would say, considering Briar is currently absolutely frigid to the touch and shivering to
Let me put
shuddering,
it
freezing,
this way.
Igni would be warm.
Yeah, let me put it this way. He peels off a couple of layers. River prestidigitates him dry, but he's still cold, so he just picks Igni up.
Igni had
I mean,
been in the
he
middle
asked.
of going to cast Bonfire, but just, oh,
He does. He's like, actually, can I just? And he makes like an up, like he just makes like a pickup motion.
Uppies!
come uppies.
Piggyback.
This
Yeah.
is going on the tally.
Torso-sized hot water bottle.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah,
Which, of course, means I hope you know Igni's just going to, like, whatever will involve the most surface area contact, that's what she's doing, because this is get Bunny warm.
Then it wouldn't be piggyback. Yeah, no, he's just picked Igni up and is just like, hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest chin
He's
on
just-
shoulder.
Love
Thank
that.
you, Igni. Just like hug the bunny.
Adds another tally.
Yeah. There we go. I was waiting for it.
All right. So we now have a new arrangement of logs. Who's going to go for a hop across?
Well, Ignis currently has a job, and she's going to
Yeah.
stick to it.
River will
Wimdy
probably
has
hop
not
on.
moved shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So River.
Yeah, River's gonna hop onto the log and look over at Wimdy and hold out a hand.
Well,
Would you like to
Aw.
come with?
I got permission from something. I need you all to roll a perception.
Oh boy.
Oh.
boy. You know what? I'm debating. It's
Yeah,
the same
no.
modifier either way, but I'm tempted to make that an insight for Igni because she's just cataloging everybody's reactions to everybody ever.
Oh, honey. Yeah, Briar. No.
Well, you're gonna have to roll low. It's very hard to miss.
Oh, honey.
So,
Oh no, I don't like the way you said that. Yeah, no.
I mean, a
Okay.
5 is pretty bad.
Yeah, no. Igni and River, you notice that the area right below Wimdy's feet is like charred, and he is looking at those logs very nervously and then back at his feet.
I'll hold you. And it's just making grabby hands.
I guess that will work. And Wimdy's gonna walk forward.
Piggyback
Another tally.
time.
I can't even say this with a straight face. Thank you.
Incredible. All right.
Very on the tally.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so River, you're the one who's controlling direction. Tell me where you're going.
Going to move onto the blue log.
Yep. So you come along here and you go jump. No problems at all. Come along to here.
Is going to jump onto the yellow log because normally he'd go for purple, but he's got a passenger, so it's yellow time.
All right. Roll me an acrobatics at disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, saw that one coming.
Alright, well. That is a 15 plus 4 and a 4 plus 4.
Oh no.
no.
However, he is a satyr,
Yeah.
so. He is a satyr, so he does have something called mirthful leaps. So whenever you make a long or high jump, you can roll a d8 and add the number roll to the number of feet you cover, even when making a standing jump.
Yeah, this isn't one of those, however, so you can't apply that one.
Damn.
So you go to make that jump across to the yellow log, but the blue log under you starts to spin as you go to make that jump, and that was an 8. It's less than a 10, so both River and Wimdy are both sploosh in the drink, unfortunately.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since the water's just up, can Wimdy just swim to the other side and climb out over there?
You could certainly give it a go.
He's gonna give that a go. He's
Okay.
halfway.
Alright.
Frankly, what Igni was expecting Briar to do.
Doggy paddle, doggy paddle, doggy paddle. Do you want to get onto the log or go around it?
Nope, he's just going straight to the land.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Doggy paddle, doggy paddle, doggy paddle. Roll me a... yeah, an athletics.
Right.
Alright, a 14. You scrabble at the bank, and you're wet and cold, and, the
Heavy.
bank is made out of a really nice, soft, rich earth. So it's not stone, it's got not a whole lot that you can actually grab onto. And for a moment it looks like you're going to get yourself up, but the second you try and get your knee up there to get the rest of your body up, it just sort of starts giving way under you, and you fall back down into the water.
Yeah,
So now you're
okay.
wet, cold, and muddy.
Yeah.
And can Wimdy do one more thing? Because he wants out of this water.
Sure.
Can you cast a wind wall right underneath him?
Launch.
Let me just look at that.
Whimsy voice, get me out of this, get me out of this, get me out of this.
Let me see. A wall of
I got it
strong
right
wind
here.
rises from the ground at the point you choose within range. You can make the wall up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick. You shape the wall. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a strength save. A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much as a successful one. Okay,
Are you really gonna bludgeon yourself, Wimdy?
He wants out of this water.
okay,
Oh,
yes, I will
man,
allow
dude.
this. However, you do still have to roll the bludgeoning damage
Yeah.
on yourself.
I'm all here for the consequences of my actions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think
Adore this.
River's going to try and follow Wimdy because, wait a moment, that's not the right pink, and you are not moving away back. That's not a good idea.
Let me roll that 3d8.
Alright, I think River's going to try and stop Wimdy because that looks like a bad idea in action.
Oh my god.
Okay, so your DC was 14 for this, and you did not make that. So you're
Yep.
taking 16
I
bludgeoning
failed.
damage. And River has swam over here and is going to attempt to grab you. Can I please get a... I'm
If
gonna...
River's just like,
How big were you making this wall?
I'm gonna be honest, he does not have any thoughts, head empty, fear completely running. It's big. It's as big as it can be.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Igni watching this from the other shore. When do you think we...
Okay, 50
When
feet...
do you think we should get rid of the water?
50 feet long. How wide did I make this map? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so it's only that much. I'm gonna guess it's gonna start there. 1 foot. Okay, do you want the wall to go vertically or horizontally?
It's going up. It's taking him out.
No. I mean, like, it's got 15 feet in an upwards direction, but as far as the map is concerned, do you want it... Because it's 50 feet long and 1 foot thick. So it's 50 foot in either left and right or up and down.
I think it'd be really funny if it was like across the water, so it's just like the splitting the sea geyser.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. That being the case, let me see. River was there, then would have moved well within its path by the time he cast it. Can I get that strength save from River as well, please?
Yeah, River was trying to stop Wimdy so that way Wimdy would not fucking bludgeon himself to get out of cold water.
Sorry,
Igni
Fletch.
understands this impulse completely.
Yeah.
Specifically
all right.
Windy's.
I'm sorry, Fletch.
Unfortunately, your actions have consequences, Spec.
Yes, but it's
Uh,
funny to me.
Yeah, that's a 6.
Okay, cool. So, from where Briar and Igni are standing on the other bank, you can see these two who have just been dunked in this icy cold water and have doggy paddled over to the other shore. Wimdy has not been able to get out of the water without help, and you can see this look of desperation cross his features as he casts, and then there's just this very big from under the water as this big gust of wind bursts up and sprays everywhere. And let me think. Can I please get from both Wimdy and River let me think, probably another acrobatics to see how well you land on the other side. Yeah, acrobatics. Yeah.
Eat shit.
Alright, cool. So, because you both got higher than a 5, you both do land on the other bank. Let me just get your tokens. You are flung up and you both land here, but it is not a graceful landing. River kind of skids on his front a little bit, which is a shame because he's wearing white. And Wimdy kind of bounces a little bit on the soft earth. And then you are both lying on the grass, wet, cold, dirty, but on the other side.
Igni gives thumbs up.
And also missing 16 points of our health.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can fix this very quickly.
It would still be at the cost of your spell slots.
Maybe wait until we're all over there for any healing so you can catch all of us.
Okay.
So Briar's he's still holding Igni, and he's just like, well, all right. Are you all right with me trying again with you?
It does mean that if you eat shit, then there is nobody to get rid of the water, but yeah, may as well.
All right. So Briar's
Theoretically, getting out the other side will be easier with them to help pull.
This got rid of. Sorry. My content list got rid of the herringon species again.
Ah, how annoying.
Let me just pull up the herringon so that I have it.
Igni's just settling in
Yeah.
to behold.
Yeah, so Briar's gonna make his way across from log to log. He is gonna attempt to jump from purple to yellow.
Alright. Roll that acrobatics.
Yep. Let me just double check. He has proficient 5e. Okay. I will worry about that later. He has perception proficiency. So anyway, let me just do.
And I believe I made
I
them do it at dis
re-roll that.
because you were carrying a passenger, so you
Yeah,
get to do it
okay.
at dis.
So I need to reroll. Okay. Okay. Fucking. Let me pull back up his. I am so upset about that. heckin', hang on, let me. Sorry, I need to now check a thing, because, yeah, no, he has that. He has that. Ability, did that keep his improvement? Didn't. Okay. Cool. Love that. So his stats are actually different than what is listed because it didn't keep my, scores. Cool! Alright! Love that for me. Anyway, you said it's acrobatics, so... Heck. Oh, I'm upset about that. I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
Frickin', so that would make it a +4 then, because his acrobatics should be an 18. So that's that is not how you write 10 plus 4. That is how you write 10 plus 4. There we go. His other roll was an 18, which would have definitely been a success, so I'm hoping this one takes it. It's...
Unfortunately.
No!
You try to make that jump, and just like what happened with River and Wimdy, the log starts to roll as you try and make this jump, and then you just fall backwards into the water again.
Can I make a dex save to yeet Igni? Sure. Yeah. Because he doesn't want the fire tune to get wet.
You do realize the first thing Briar ever saw Igni do was fail to jump a river and then had to swim across. Like, she'll be unhappy, but she won't suffer.
Very cold is the thing.
It is very cold.
That's actually pretty good. So
This is on the tally.
It goes on the tally. This is actually very good. The dirty 20.
Great. Okay, cool. So you're trying to yeet her back up onto the log?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to say that you land in the middle very nicely. There is a small splash as Briar goes in the drink again. But Igni is on the log.
She had been fully mentally prepared in that one instant to be in the water. And now suddenly she's just like, on log.
You are now on a log.
Okay, Briar, are you coming up here or are you trying to make a swim for it?
I'm coming, and he's gonna try to yank himself onto the log.
Alright. Do me a... I think this is just acrobatics, the game, this puzzle.
Yeah,
it's that acrobatics for Igni as well as the log.
This is really funny to me because I don't know it got so this is
What do I got to roll to...
Yeah, acrobatics to try and get back up on the log yourself.
Okay, acrobatics. Okay. Oh, that's a nat 1.
At that point, you send the log rolling in Igni and you both go.
Yeah, can I get a dex save from Igni, please?
Yeah, because if she's just going to try and make a wild leap for the next log. We'll see how that goes.
This puzzle
I think it's Briar makes a move to get up on her log. She's like, wait, no, that's not my mitt. Okay, what is your dex mod if my mouse can work?
Fighting the true enemy? No. It's logs in a river.
It's log.
Okay.
It's heavy. It's wood.
This could work. How's a 17 do?
Are you trying to jump from from purple to yellow, or from purple to the first one that doesn't have any dots on it?
She would be trying to get to yellow.
Okay. Yep. So no, you've come across here to try and make a leap, and with a 17, you actually do make it to this one. Just as you hear another splash from Briar heading backwards into the water over there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like she can just walk on land now.
Yeah, she can.
She's gonna do that.
Yeah. Briar did a good just not for himself. So,
Well, there are 3 wet, cold, and miserable people and only one of Igni, so now she is making the bonfire.
Yeah.
All right.
Snap finger, bonfire, opens arms up for the other 2.
Please.
Anyone who
go
needs
on.
to warm up.
Yeah.
Wimdy is just moving closer.
Hug.
Mm-mm.
Get warm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Briar, are you going to bunny paddle over to the shore now, or?
Yes, he is. He's very, very wet.
All right, no worries. Give me one last acrobatics to try and get out of the water.
Cool.
Igni's busy being hot water bottle, so she can't help.
Okay.
But
River would have Wimdy would have pulled River closer as well. Just a little quiet sorry, and then the get warm.
That's a 16.
Actually pulls
Cool.
pulls away from Wimdy.
Oh no. They're fighting.
All right.
This goes off the tally.
With the with the 16,
Actually, I think it would
Briar,
only-
you can get up there. You're very wet and cold, but you are all on the other side. I'm gonna turn my screen share off because you've beaten the puzzle now. Congrats.
Did it.
And all it took was some character conflict.
Oh, consequences of our action.
Yeah.
Okay, I do need to check though. Out of character, everyone is good, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Always like to check after in character conflicts.
In character, River's
I'm
fucking
remaking the
pissed.
hair and gun
Out of
shape.
character.
I'm just like, yeah.
Out of character, Fletch is watching me suffer the consequences of my actions. Sipping his tea.
Spectacular. All right.
Haha. Spectacular.
Yep.
Also, could I? My dog is requesting a break.
Yeah, sure. We've been going for an hour and a half, so now is a fine time to have a break. So we'll break
time
here.
flies.
It really do. But we'll have a stop here, and then we will see what you guys are up against next shortly.
Cool. This will let me re-input the fucking hair and gun stuff.
Oh shit!
So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to go walk Puppy. He is jonesing.
Yeah. This is a reaction.
Dude, just gotta say, God. Igni has a good insight modifier for like a reason, but the thing is, she can't really insight modifier her way through this whole marriage puzzle because nobody fucking knows.
Briar's
Except
the only
Briar.
one.
Yeah. So like insight doesn't work.
And he's just kind of blasé about the whole thing, just like, yep.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. Doesn't need any of that. Doesn't need any of that. Yeah.
We're gonna reach the end of this session and campaign. She's just gonna end up assuming that it's a 4-way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have made that, and now we are going to click here to export that shit. And now let me mess with Briar's fucking. I'm so upset about that. Like, oh my gosh. Here we go. Race. Give me. Yep, Heron gone. There it is. Yep. Okay, cool. Yep, give me that. Class level. Yep. Okay, good. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that's much better. I like that. Okay. And he got 2 feats because of the fighter thing, which gave him sharpshooter and gunner. Yeah, okay. 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 He's not got that. Okay, yeah. He doesn't have that. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Save. Yeah, that bumped up several of his stats. So, okay, good. Yep, cool. It's fine. Everything's fine. We got it fixed. All right, I'm gonna go see if there's seconds for dinner. I'll be right back. I'm back. Mm-hmm. I also want to point out, for Igni's sake, because I want to know how she'd react, that Briar does undo that bun on the top of his head.
Oh, hair down?
Hair down to dry it out. It's a lot of hair.
I hope you realize that, in my mind, that means he undid it after she had hopped up to act as hot water bottle, and it was just hair everywhere in her face.
Yes. I was gonna do it after he got back on land for the bonfire. Like, for the actual
Okay.
bonfire, to, like, let his fucking hair down and be like, oh
Even
my God.
better, the entire camera zoom in, slow down, shakes the head, it goes whoosh.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking shampoo commercial ass.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
I mean, his hair is, like, looking at his fucking ref, like, it's probably down to the middle of his back. He just keeps it
And
up.
he's tall, so that's a lot of hair.
It is a lot of hair. You know, I actually didn't put how long his hair is in his ref, but that's okay. It's just in a big ol' bun. Which, yes, the bun with a bun.
Take a
that is
moment with the
joke.
bonfire. Igni's gonna take care of her twinks.
Yeah, yeah. Just peeling off layers of clothing to help dry it out. Eventually,
Between this
just
and
getting...
whoever has prestidigitation, because someone has it. We're good. We'll be
You're
fine.
good. Let me put it this way. Everything comes off until he's just in his slacks and a tank top, and Bunny's got tattoos. You don't know how he has tattoos with fur, but by God, he got tattoos.
We're learning things about each other this session.
Yeah!
It's like, oh, Bunny got ink.
Bunny got ink. The fur, like, you can see in certain areas where the fur is shorter, and you can see it through the ink or through the fur.
I've been wondering if like if the tattoo process how involved like a dyeing process as well.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
I like to think that it's some measure of affecting the hair follicles
Exactly,
in the
that's what I was
skin,
about
so
to
it just
say.
grows in that color.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Yeah.
say. Like,
Between this and like all the facial piercings, just, like, Briar is so proper, but then you look at this guy and you're like, that's a punk.
why is this punk bunny so proper? What the fuck is going on?
Contains
answer is-
multitudes.
The answer will surprise you.
Listen, sometimes you go through teenage rebellion,
And it never
and
goes
it's all
away.
good.
Sometimes you're part of a Fey court, and showing how badass you are involves putting iron in your face. It's fine.
God, you're so right. Put silver in your face. Iron and silver.
Mhm.
That's... I hadn't thought about it that way. That's actually really fucking funny.
Right.
What an incredible way to say fuck you.
Yeah. Something, you are a Fey creature. You know how important and hated iron is, so you just kind of put it all over your face. You know, the most obvious
Get out of my
part
face.
of you. Yeah, get the fuck out of my face. Let me live my life.
Fucking hysterical.
I've thought about this. Mm. Potato, so good.
What kind of potato?
So, it's not quite a sunrise potato because we didn't have enough time to actually properly like bake them. But basically, it's a mashed potato puck that we mixed with eggs so that it would hold its shape better. And then you put that in like a muffin tin, and then you put a thing of bacon around it, and then you crack an egg in it.
That sounds delightful.
Yeah, it's very good.
Also, what's a sunrise potato?
A sunrise
I'm
potato
literally
is,
looking for images right now because I don't know what the hell that is. It
so it's a
sounds
baked
good.
potato. You scoop out the innards, or you like make an opening in it. And then you crack an egg in it, and you add other things if you choose. Cheese on
Oh my
top, and you
God.
bake it.
It's a stuffed potato.
It's a stuffed spud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit,
It's
I
not.
want to try that now.
I've never
not done it
heard
with
it
egg
called that,
before.
but like
Oh, a stuffed spud with googie egg in the middle. Hells yes.
yeah, yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do next time I get potatoes.
It could be potato sunrise. I can't remember what they're specifically called. I just remember it involves you crack the egg in the potato and then bake it like that. And
I mean,
it's a
images
baked
of such
potato,
are
but-
coming up when I look it up. I'm seeing Idaho sunrise,
That's it.
egg stuffed baking potatoes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Looks like the proper term is Idaho sunrise.
That's it. Because you're supposed to do it with like Idaho russet potatoes, but we don't have those. So
Come to Toonkind D&D. We learn things about food and everything else.
There is a surprising amount of cooking advice in Toonkind D&D, for real, though. Like, surprising amount. Looks at Vamp.
Pretty sure I've given my Sakanjabin recipe at least once.
I was gonna say, I know I have talked at length about all of the shit husband and I make, so
There's just straight up, like, takoyaki recipe in a game we've played X.
yeah. I talk about street food a lot, because there's a street food takoyaki, a style of takoyaki that's like insane. Because takoyaki is usually like a little ball that you can pop in your mouth pretty comfortably. This is not that. This is the takoyaki that's the size of like a softball. And they put like, yes, the octopus, but then they'll put like a whole shrimp in it, cheese, bits of fish, maybe a piece of Spam, like veggies. They load this thing up. It's great.
I mean, I've got to say, I had takoyaki in Japan when we were there for our honeymoon.
Ooh.
And
oh man.
there was two different kinds of takoyaki. There was the get it out fast, you only get the bit with the squid in it, and like they had the hot pads right up against the window, so you could see the people making them with these extra long chopsticks. Just so they put all the things in, and then they cook half of it, and then they spin each one really quickly with these extra long chopsticks, and that was it. So there was that version. But then there was also a takoyaki restaurant that we went to, where they were making the takoyaki off to one side, but there was octopus ones, there were vegetable ones, there were chicken ones, there were all sorts of different ones, and like we got a sampler packet, like a platter that had all the different like different flavors in it, and that was quite good. Like I was over the moon to be able to have takoyaki and okonomiyaki actually in Japan.
Oh man, okonomiyaki. I have not. I want it. Oh.
I have made okonomiyaki. Because you can't get it gluten-free, and my poor husband needs gluten-free. But it is actually remarkably simple. A friend of mine who's from Japan, who was making okonomiyaki for a little Japanese cafe that she used to run at the market near here, she gave me the recipe and said, I don't know if this will work with gluten-free flour, but guess what, it does.
Nice.
So I was like, we haven't done it for a while, because it is a little bit complicated. Like, it's a bit involved, but it's so good.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna call it a pancake, but like, yeah, you're making a pancake with a bunch of different things, so like, yeah.
Yeah, the long and short of it is like you do have a pancake batter, but not a sweet one.
Yeah.
So it's got like no sugar in it. And then you get your shredded cabbage, and what you do is you put the pancake batter and the cabbage, like you put a pile of cabbage on the hot plate, and then your pancake batter, and then you get those really thin strips of meat or whatever. You can get them from like Asian shops where you put them in hot pot usually, but they're really thin, and you put those on top, and then you wait until the pancake batter is cooked, and then you flip it, And then you keep it on that side until the meat is cooked, and then you take it off, and then you cover it in the mayonnaise and the okonomiyaki sauce and the little bonito flakes, and then you eat it, and then you have joy for the next like 3 hours.
God, yeah. The only thing I wish I did, I don't like bonito flakes. That is the only thing, and I've tried. Like,
I mean, fair, you don't have to include them.
oh yeah, but just that's like I'm just like, man, because it's always like I'm like it's good, it smells good, can't do it. But between that and then we do a lot of Korean cooking too. So like one and there's we actually do have like a Korean neighborhood like not very far from us where we can get like really good street food. So we can get hotteok and soldak and all this other good stuff. And hotteok is like it's like it's a pancake, but it's filled with brown sugar, honey, cinnamons. Sometimes they put like peanuts in it. It's a sweet pancake, and it's so good.
Is it like a crepe, or is that stuff in the
No,
batter?
no. It's not even. It's like a hot pocket pancake.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, let me get a picture. Here we go. And sometimes they'll put like cheese in it too. Yeah, here we go. I'm putting it in just the commentary zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like they make the pancake and then they'll cut into it and they fill it.
Oh, I dig that.
Yeah.
That one looks like it's got sesame seeds on it.
Yeah. Sesame seeds, they'll put cheese, they'll put like cabbage, they'll put a bunch of different crap in it.
I love that. That's a nice idea.
Korean cuisine will put random shit together that you're like, that there's no way, and then you're like, this is delicious.
Yeah. Well, when we were in Japan, we had a lot of different things that we never would have had otherwise. But like we had crepes, at a festival. So like there was rows of those very stereotypical festival stalls, and we went for crepes. Because we'd already had dinner and we didn't really feel like the takoyaki or whatever from the other stalls. So we got these crepes, and it was a very, very nice, rich, thin crepe. And then they filled it with whipped cream, banana slices, strawberry slices, and some cornflakes. And then they rolled it up into a cone.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
that sounds good.
Really good crepe restaurant in the city where I used to live. And like, yeah, dessert crepes like that, but also just like straight up savory crepes. Like that's a meal. There's ham in there, cheese, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So like you'd get your meal, which is savory, and then you could be like, yeah, I want a breakfast crepe now, and be like,
here's a good egg and bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's offering Nutella as an example, but I don't get that because that's mild poison for me.
Oh, I'm
Fair
so
enough.
sorry.
Fair enough.
Let's see.
There's one thing that we had in Japan that was really, really difficult to find here. And there's only time we found it is when a Japanese bakery opened up on the other side of the city. And we could get it for 100 yen at every 7-Eleven in Japan. And like,
What kind is it?
it's a I think the English word for it is a chocolate cornet or something.
Oh, yeah,
it's like a cone-shaped bread pastry. Like it's sort of like
is it like a chocolatine?
no.
Oh my god, we're not so no.
It's like a cornucopia sort of shape.
Okay.
And it's filled with chocolate cream. And the texture of the pastry is it's sort of somewhere between like a croissant and a brioche.
It is a chocolatine, yeah. Okay.
It's super duper soft and really, really lovely. But I could not for the life of me find them in Australia until a Asian bakery opened up on the other side of town, which I'm kind of glad actually, because otherwise I would go there way too often. But I bought so many of these in Japan, and the first one I bought because I'm a loser nerd, and I remember seeing a Lucky Star episode about this particular food item.
Oh my gosh.
So I was really excited to find out A, that it was real, and B, I could buy it anywhere in Japan, basically. I bought so many of those.
Nice.
I am just suffering over pain au chocolat versus chocolatin again.
Chocolatine. Lewis is the one who told me, like, if you wanna make any French person upset, you call it this. And so I'm like, okay. And that's all I've called it.
I'm bad at French, and you activated my fight or flight, so congratulations.
You're welcome.
It's pain au chocolat, motherfuckers. Chocolatin is not a word.
You know what linguists will say? It is now.
No. But then again, also, we should call it chocolatin because France French get really butthurt about anyone doing anything funky with the language. So there's an actual committee, I think, where they're like, these are the real words. If you use the fake words, we will shoot you, I guess. Similarly, Spain and no, it was Portugal getting butthurt over kids starting to use Brazil Portuguese because they were watching videos from there.
Fascinating.
Yeah, there was a big huff about that. There was a Brazilian YouTuber got really big, and so naturally, kids over in Portugal who also speak Portuguese started watching, and so started using Brazilian Portuguese, and the parents were like, "What the fuck?"
Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. My choir director is from Austria, and we often get this is how the Austrians speak German, and this is how the Germans speak German. You know, I think one of these is correct. We're like, you're not biased at all, are you?
Yeah.
This is how the French speak France speak French. This is how the Québécois speak French.
Yeah.
My favorite French
Joao
word
forever.
is pomme de terre. Pomme de terre is my favorite French
Apple
word.
of the earth.
Pomme de terre is a fun one.
I also got a lot of
pomme de terre.
enjoyment out about learning that Claire is light and eclair is lightning, but it is also a eclair du chocolat is a pastry.
Oh, beautiful. I love that. Thank you.
I also
Oiseau is
spent
such a nonsense word. Love oiseau.
Wessel. Bird.
Yeah.
It also took me far too long in my 6-year stint at French bilingual schools to realize that the words we use in English for decoupage and collage are French for decoupage is art made with cutting, and collage is art made with gluing.
Oh,
wait.
I didn't know that.
Because coupe is cutting and coll is glue.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Fascinating.
Well, mind blown now.
Yeah. Oh, let's see here.
Oh man, I love languages, but I'm really bad at learning them. I am the epitome of that I have approximate knowledge of many things gif when it comes to languages.
That's a mood.
Big mood. I do a lot better with sign language. It feels more intuitive because I think just because it's straight up easier to bullshit. You don't know the particular sign, you can spell it out or mime it out, and then you get told what the sign is, and you go, oh, okay, that actually kind of makes intuitive sense.
Yeah.
Motion's easier than sounds.
Very
Which
much.
will not ever help me. It's sign language is also not universal. I can hop across the province state, and there will be a different sign language, and I'll be like, ah, shit. Once again, Quebec is its own island.
Yeah.
Ain't that just the way?
Now, I mean, I know there's Australian Sign Language, American Sign Language, and British Sign Language.
Yep.
It's like, oh, dang it.
There's so many.
Like, I imagine they're reasonably
just like spoken.
similar, but, like, I have not
Well, I
seen
mean, you can
comparisons
make...
of them.
Yeah, and then you can make the argument like, well, surely people can only make so many sounds out of their mouths, therefore spoken languages should sound pretty indistinguishable, right? Versus there's only so many shapes you can make with your hands. Yeah, it just doesn't quite work like that.
No.
It has just occurred to me, though, that the 3 that I know of are all for English dialects. So I'm not sure what we've got in non-English speaking countries as far as sign language.
Well, here's the thing. Just
there's
because,
sign
like,
language for other countries. Surely there's,
oh yeah,
there's
there absolutely is.
deaf people in non-English speaking countries.
Exactly. Basically, wherever there's going to be a community of deaf people, they're going to develop a system amongst each other. That's a sign language, and like in a lot of ways, the sign doesn't evolve from English or from the spoken. It's developed by people themselves. Usually you're not just creating it from spoken. So the fact that you can cross-translate between them is just a quirk of you can do that with any language. Mm-hmm. So, there's a difference between signed exact English, which is using signs in an English structure grammatically, versus, say, true ASL, which has its own different grammatical structure. You're saying things in a different order, that sort of thing. So there is a difference there.
Very interesting.
And you'll see signed exact English used more in, let's just say, hearing-led sort of things. If we're going to create a sliding scale of what is acceptable, you've got oralism on one end, which is just learn to speak and read lips, to, ASL and incorporated deaf culture.
Yeah.
The more you know.
The more you know.
All right. Well, I'm looking at our VC call list, and it seems like all of our players are now non-muted. Are we all here and ready for the next portion?
Yes.
Oh, I'm here. I'm currently just exploring Tumblr.
Yeah, fair.
All right, cool. Well, let's launch back into it then. We can do this all on our own time. All right, cool. So, you guys have made it to the other side of that log puzzle, and 3 out of 4 of you are wet and cold, but thanks to Igni putting that little bonfire together, you guys have managed to bring your body temperatures up. And if you guys have anything that gets affected by a short rest, feel free to proc that.
That is healing, at least.
Yeah. But once you've sort of had that bit of a rest, you've brought your body temperatures back up a bit, there is a gap in the trees, which seems to be the only path forward from that puzzle.
I never thought I'd say this, but I think the fact that River's upset with Wimdy might actually be better for the thing overall, because Wimdy's for once handing me, I don't care about this problem. My friend's upset.
Aww.
Yeah.
So he's actually willing to walk to go into the forest if, River goes first, because wait, River.
Yeah, River's definitely going first. River is a little bit angry, TM. Was kind of just during the short rest was kind of just sitting near the fire and prestidigitating himself dry, would offer to help with the others, though doesn't really seem as River as normal.
Oh dear.
He's worried.
Alright. So you guys move together through that gap in the trees, and after a short while of walking, there is another opening out into a room that you come across. And unlike the last room, this one has not been styled like a forest or anything. This is distinctly different. And I'm going to invite you guys to pop over into Alve Rodeo.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I will hop over 1 second. I'm trying to remember how to do healing dice for short rests.
So you know the dice that you get, that you like roll for your health, like
Mm-hmm.
like barbarians have like a D10 or something, and warlocks have a
Okay.
D8, and so on and so forth. You
Okay.
get a number of those dice equivalent to your level, and when you take a short rest, you can roll as many of those dice as you would like to in order to heal. Um, you get a maximum equal to your level. You can use as many as you want. Um, and they only replenish after a long rest.
No, sounds okay. Well, Wimdy is almost to full health again, so that's good.
Beauty. Cool.
All right, let me open up Owlbear.
Hopefully it works for you this time.
We'll see how long this
Yeah.
takes to load. The good news is it generally plays far better than... I forget the name of it, what Jade likes to use. My computer likes to shit the bed on that one.
Foundry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's like, I cannot record and Foundry at the same time. My computer will die.
Oh god.
Boo. Is it working for you, Kraken?
Yeah, it's loading in. It's loading in.
Thinking about it.
Thinking very hard.
All right. Well, I'll
The
give
map
a...
isn't loaded in, but the tools are showing up,
Okay.
and the player list is here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what happened with me.
I'll give a description while we wait to see whether or not I have to just periodically make screen caps.
Yeah.
So you come into this room, and it is a square room. There you go. Now I can see you. And it is covered the floor is covered in these tiles that have different symbols on them. They're engraved into the grey stone of them, and is surrounded by this thick bush. And the only other gap in the bushes that are around, apart from the one that you are now peeking through, is on the other side of the room.
Okay.
All right. So we got 4 different shapes here. Cool.
Yeah, we've got 4 different shapes.
It sounds like River entered first. Is River stopping, or is River forging on?
River does still have a -2 to intelligence. Angie or not. So
beloved.
probably just going to walk on in.
All right. You gonna go first?
Yeah, so just like that.
Cool.
And like that.
All right. Let me just double check
Oh,
my
no.
notes. All right. Cool. You step on the first tile, the one with the square, and it doesn't do anything. It just sort of sits there, and then you step forward again onto the circle, and it just sort of sits there.
Then like that.
Wait, hold on. Yep. Okay. Yep.
That.
All right. So you step on from that diamond onto the circle. And I am now going to.
Yeah, okay, I know what we need to do.
It sinks down under your feet, and you take, if I can roll the dice spot properly, 3 points of poison damage as this big gush of acidic green mist kind of gushes up from under your feet from tiny little holes in that pressure plate that you just stepped on.
Fun. All right. Yeah, I think River kind of just sort of blinks and steps
Okay.
back. Oh, do I go all
Sorry,
the way back to the start? Okay. Yeah, River kind of steps back.
Okay. Whose yellow line is that?
Oh, that was me. I was drawing so that I could visualize. I'm sorry. There you go.
No, it's okay. Alright. So you step on the diamond in order to retreat, and then you step on the circle and take another 1 poison damage.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Hello?
Alright. River is now just standing here.
Yep, so I think you were on the circle.
Step on a triangle. No, don't do it yet. Nope, you're on the circle. So, if you're on a circle, step on a diamond.
River's gonna step back on the diamond.
Yep, nothing happens.
Step on a triangle.
Okay, River does look around for a moment to try and find a triangle, and then goes down.
Nothing happens.
Hey! Square, circle, diamond, triangle. Okay.
Does he say that out loud?
Yes, Briar does.
Excellent.
River, you can go straight forward for 4 steps then.
Kind of looks over at Wimdy for one long moment.
Do you want me to go first then? I understand if you don't trust me now.
Oh.
Just says, it's just, no, that's not it. And does land on the triangle.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I was gonna draw this so that we know what
There we
we're
go.
doing. Like, yeah.
I'm making a little path now.
Yep.
Except I think we've just gotten ourselves in a corner.
Square.
We have.
Can Wimdy go the same path that River just did?
Yeah, absolutely.
Shoop, 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 shoop. Because Wimdy does not want to risk River. So Wimdy is going to attempt to step on one of the squares. And then on a diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's gonna
from
go like
the triangle.
this. Yeah, to this.
Let me. Hand. There we go.
Okay, hold on. So you're going from here next to River.
Yep. So goes up.
There's my little
Kinda-
window. Okay.
Yeah.
You were here.
Here.
And then you moved here.
Yes.
Okay. So when you step on
Archon,
this one.
he would want to step right here, but River's kind of standing there, so he's just taking the hit.
Okay, cool. All right. So you step on the square.
And then over here.
Hold on. I wrote this in a few.
We'll
different
focus on the
places.
square. We'll do this at one at a time. We'll do the square first.
Yep. Square. No. This is why I should write everything in the same place. Lol. Okay, so
It's a puzzle for you.
it's a puzzle for me. So I said poison damage before, and I was incorrect. It was actually fire damage.
Fire.
That's actually what? Fire?
The fire. The damage that River took was fire, not poison. I was wrong. It was a little poof of fire. Okay, so you go from that diamond onto that square, and then it depresses down, and you take 1 point of poison damage.
Okay.
I think I see a path.
With that done, Wimdy wants to try and step onto the diamond.
Okay, you step from the square onto the diamond, and it depresses down into... and you take 3 points of lightning damage.
Listen, Wimdy's allowing himself to be an experiment. He wanted to test and see if he can get a safe path. Or if anything, he can go in and set them off so that they can avoid those.
Hey,
Okay.
do you want to roll insight?
Sure. How's Holy shit. Okay, Wimdy, I guess this is where you decide to put together. Oh gosh.
Oops. Nope. That's nope.
Yeah. River's not currently saying anything in order to like not have an argument mid-dungeon in front of the rest of the party. But you doing this purposely, if anything, he seems even more pissed at that.
Oh. No.
The consequences of my actions, and this time I wasn't planning for them.
Briar's gonna basically just like, okay, come back here. No sense trying to puzzle this out in the middle of a minefield.
Yes, I see your point. And going to... Getting back's gonna be hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so going to go... Square... Circle...
I am a fool. I forgot one of my abilities.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
what?
I can dampen fire damage. I can give resistance to acid,
Incredible.
cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Incredible.
mhm.
Well, if we take any of those damages doing this puzzle, it's now resisted, so we take half.
Yay.
Okay, yeah, so circle... Diamond... Triangle... Square... And he's back out.
Okay.
Yay.
This is the path that Wendy's gonna take to try and get back, because it's square. What's it again?
Square, circle, diamond, triangle.
So
You are currently standing on a
square,
diamond.
circle, diamond, triangle, square. Wendy's gonna wiggle his way back.
Alright, so what are you in? Diamond, triangle, square, circle, diamond, triangle, square, out. Okay, beautiful.
Wendy is not making eye contact with River. They are in the awkward divorced
Aw.
couple phase.
Oh no. Oh no.
Igni's just straight up exchanging glances with Briar, just like, you seeing this shit?
Briar can only helplessly shrug like, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
So Briar's gonna and I had drawn I think I've got it. I think I have it. So Briar's gonna take a path. So just stop me if I step anywhere that is not diamond, triangle, square, circle, diamond, triangle, square, circle, diamond, triangle, square, circle, diamond, triangle, square.
Perfect.
Takes a screenshot.
That is the path Briar is attempting to take. So if at any point he had stepped on anything, just let me know and he would have stopped there and I would have, yeah.
Alright, nope. You carefully pick your way across these tiles and you make it to the other side. None of them trigger.
Hey! Briar throws his hands up like, yeah! And he is going to attempt to help everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing Briar just calls out.
Yeah.
Kind of like his instructions.
If he was, smart enough / wise enough to have the forethought, he would have laid a path as he walked, but he didn't do that. So
Is it now like an intelligence / perception roll from everyone else to make sure we're following the same path? Because we have a bird's eye view, they don't.
Correct. Yes, you
All
are
right.
welcome to make a roll to see whether or not you've figured it out. I will also accept religion or history as well.
Okay.
Hee-hoo. Yeah, those
Mm.
shapes mean things. Me, the player. Yeah.
Mhm. Shapes mean things.
Oh, you I see. Oh, oh.
Now you see it?
I just
What?
thought this whole time it was some random shapes.
No, it's a
It's
very
the Four
specific
Seasons,
progression.
baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Listen. Wimdy is smart. I, the player,
Are
do
also
not share
smart.
that fourth. I am smart, but I do not share the forethought that Wimdy has.
Oh no,
Fair.
both Briar and myself are an idiot. We just have very good pattern recognition.
Well,
Understandable.
all right.
You
Good job,
said
Igni.
you said perception was an option, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I guess you boys paying attention.
Oh, good.
Wow, beauty.
I like how Igni just let everyone else fuck up before being like, all right.
Okay, and now I'll cross. Yes, thank you, Igni. We adore you. You're a treasure.
Handshakes.
Wowza. Okay. So was that a perception as well, Fletch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
All right.
percepti.
Great. Okay. Cool. So for Igni and River, you've been watching Briar hop from tile to tile to tile, and you're able to pick out the pattern, and you're able to follow along after him with no worries. Wimdy, you're able to get part of the way there, and it takes you a little while, and like you've probably stepped on a few others, but I won't make you roll damage or anything. But then it clicks as to why the pattern is like this. And I'll draw everyone's attention back to the stone tablet things that had those engravings of the 4 elemental gods on them. Each of them had on those tablets a different shape. Spring was a square, summer was a circle, autumn was a diamond, and winter had a triangle. And that
This is
pattern
amazing.
is the same as the pattern that the seasons take. And you're probably halfway through this before that just occurs to you, and you're like, oh.
Oh, yeah. Briar's just like, that makes sense. I am a fool.
However, I am happy to say that you've all passed the puzzle.
Hey.
Oh dear, oh dear, great. And
Incredible.
and I will just turn that off for now. And you come out the other side, and like in some of the other towers, it doesn't feel like you've necessarily gone up. But you come out into a large room, and it does have a few slit windows here and there, and you can see blue sky. So you reckon you're up pretty high. And on this floor, it's a bit different actually. Because it's empty. It's a bit of a grass field, but there is somebody here.
That motherfucker.
And I'm going to mark
The
it
bitch himself.
with Scopo, so warning ahead of time. Let me just put him in the video. So yeah, you're standing in this room with this guy, and he's just sort of leans backwards, and he's holding on to his staff in a very, very casual way, and he just looks at you all and goes, "You four really are tenacious, aren't you?"
kind of comes with the job.
Would really like the world that I live in to not end.
Well, I have some excellent news for you then. There will be a world thereafter.
I'd rather like staying here.
I don't think
And
you understand the phrase, I don't want this world to end.
Also, you make the familiars really sad, and I don't like you.
Thank you,
That too.
Iggy.
Oh, you really, don't know what you've gotten involved with, do you?
I rarely do. I still don't like you.
Wimdy just handed me a line, and I don't know if he'd say it, but I can't want to.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Stop. You know what? I'm gonna roll a d2. Yes or no? Actually, no. You know that phrase they say when you flip the coin, you know what you want the answer to be?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
knew the moment I started saying I started typing roll. Wimdy just handed me, I know I've gotten involved with a bitch.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, Wimdy, go off.
Wimdy voice. I am upset. I am tired. But my friend is unhappy. Do not test me right now.
My friend is upsetty with me.
I'm on thin ice right now, mister.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I think Briar's just gonna fucking shoot the guy.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. Well, in that case, can I get everybody to please roll me initiative?
Fuck yes.
I think his immediate response is just, yeah, no, and then he draws his fucking pepperbox style gun and shoots at him like.
Yep. And I've changed the battle map.
Oh dear. Okay. So let me roll initiative. Should I roll a hit first or should I roll initiative first?
What
Roll,
did you get to go?
roll initiative first, and then I'll let you have a surprise round.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Thank you.
Nope, that's incorrect. 13 plus your initiative is.
Oh, go off, Igni.
Oh, wow. Okay. And you get to add your proficiency bonus to that because you're a fucking Harengon, because I remember your shit. So, yeah, holy shit, Briar.
Appropriate.
Briar takes offense. Apparently.
Apparently so.
He took a
Go
great offense.
off, honestly.
He took
Yes,
great offense
yes.
to this man.
All right, cool. We're looking at cool.
All right, and I'm about to make our lives a little easier. Let me just.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Now you can roll to hit him.
Cool. Holy shit. Okay. Fucking go off, Briar.
I love that.
Plus, I'm so glad I put the Harengon shit back in because Briar just got infinitely more scary.
I don't know if anybody can see the note card, but I was able to put the words,
Oh, yep. There's the
initiative
sticky
order.
note. Yep, it's on the
Yeah.
on the.
Hey,
Okay.
still have that.
I was trying to help.
No, that's
a
good.
28. That's a 28 to hit.
That'll hit him.
Cause no, screw this guy. And he is then gonna roll D. Where's my D8? There's my D8. Wait, is it D8? I think the crossbow is a D8. Yes. Okay. Bloop. Yeah. Okay. More damage. There you go.
All right, Butte. 10 points. Fantastic.
Yep.
All right, cool. He does not seem pleased
And,
about this.
So, Briar also gets 2 attacks.
Amazing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because he's a fighter.
Yep.
So he's gonna, he's gonna go again. And he I assume, like, with the surprise round, does he get a, wording, does he get the second attack with the surprise round?
I'm going to say no in this instance.
Okay, cool.
But
Okay, cool.
Briar is at the top of the initiative order anyway.
So now he gets to
Get
go.
3
Now
attacks
yeah,
in order.
he shot him, and now, he's gonna move, just kind of not bundle up near the party, because that seems like bad news bears.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. So he's going to he's got grit. He's got a thing called grit, and he's got 3. He has 3 grit. So he's gonna expend 1 to do a disarming shot on this guy and try to knock the staff out of his hand.
Okay.
So we're gonna try. We're gonna try. So let's see here. This one does not actually deal damage. It's just to knock the object out of his hands. No. I'm gonna probably say no. I don't think an 11 hits.
No.
So the disarming shot does not work. Sad news bears. But then he's gonna fire 1 more time.
All right.
And my dice keeps bouncing on top of other dice. Let's try this again. Okay. That's not great. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Damn. Okay. That's all right. Both shots go wide.
Yep.
He's expended 3. I have to keep track because it does take a thing to reload. So.
Sure. All right.
Okay.
Groovy. Igni.
Hee-hoo. All right. Debating between 2 actions, but versus pretty much any other fight we've had so far in this campaign, this person has actually pissed her off.
Hey.
So, okay, she's gonna move over here because she does not want to be near the other 2 when she does this. It's 10 feet, 15. Sure. Because who knows what this guy is? Could be a spellcaster, maybe, or not. Don't want to be super close. Because, hey, guess what? Scorching Ray has a pretty good range.
Hey.
And before she actually fires it, gonna use an ability she has not touched for the entirety of Turning of the Seasons. But it's gonna have the effect for this of whenever you roll fire damage on your turn, it's gonna gain the charisma modifier boost.
Nice.
So everyone's just gonna see Igni fucking burst into flames.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Life is to blow up.
And act like I don't know nobody.
All right.
But throw in 3 Scorching Rays, so range spell attack, here we go. Well, the first one's a nat. Okay.
Oh.
20
wow.
plus 7.
Nice.
All right.
Wow.
Crit. Good. We like that.
First one's a crit. What the hello?
Igni? Hello?
I'm scared. That was also a crit.
Oh, shit.
God. I'm really pissed off.
Making mad.
Yes.
And the third
kill.
one's a nat 1.
There it is.
One of these things is not like the other one.
Like the other.
I will let you decide how the fuck a nat 1, what the fuck a nat 1 does, if anything, but I will now roll damage for the first 2.
Sure.
Okay, so 2d6 fire damage on both of them. Cool. It's faster to use the place mod. Please, keyboard, work with me. 2d6 plus, what's your charisma modifier? Is it? Yes, it is, +4.
Golly gosh. Love that.
Okay, so the first one, double the dice. It's going to be 14 plus 4 is 18? 18 damage for the first one? Okay. Nice. Second one. Put that down there. And then... Jesus Christ.
that does
9 times 2. 18 plus 4. 22? Fucking help.
Do we do double the damage or double the total for these in crits?
I mean, normally I lean towards double the total, but we've just done the math on double dice, so we'll just do double dice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I assume double dice. I'm sorry.
No,
but...
it's okay. It's because I always forget.
Okay, so Igni, fucking, that's, is that seriously 40 damage total? Am I doing the math right? Holy shit! So she does that, and then she absolutely beefs the third one.
Yeah. So, the way that I picture this happening is Igni bursts into a rage-filled flame at this guy and throws all 3 of these scorching rays, and the first 2, you can see them smash into him and really burn into his sort of dark grey clothes. But then the third one, he brings a hand around and he actually catches it. And the red band around his arm, his red bangle that he's wearing, is glowing very, very brightly. And he just considers this ball of fire in his hand and then smirks in a way that just makes everybody uncomfortable.
Who's he throwing it at?
And he is going to throw it at Briar.
Hey, that's fine.
That is a nat 20.
That is not fine.
Oh, okay.
Less fine, but it's fine. Briar can take it. It's fine.
Where are all these nat 20s coming from?
Okay, so double the dice, so D... Oh, that's funny as fuck. Okay, that's
the lowest possible damage.
Wow.
This is hey, call this friendly fire.
That one wasn't me this time. That one was not me this
I cannot believe that. I mean, I'm not mad about it because he's a dick and I like you guys a lot better than him. But, like, you wasted a crit!
Fucking incredible!
Alright, so he's very impressively caught this scorching ray and he's just flung it down at Briar and it hits real good. But it actually doesn't hurt that much.
It doesn't hurt, and Briar, like, it hits Briar, but I imagine he, like, God, like,
almost disappointed.
It hits him, but it, like, washes over him, and he just kind of, like, brushes the embers from his shoulders, like, wow.
Igni wishes she could claim she did that, but she was fully expecting that to fucking hurt him.
Briar just kind of grins and just goes, gotta try harder.
He makes a bit of a motion with his staff and then just sort of gives a little bit of an overdramatic sigh. Well, when one is working with inferior materials. And then he's going to turn and the purple band around his wrist starts to glow. And then he is making a sweeping motion with that hand towards Igni. And I'm going to need a strength save, please.
Oh! Oh, you mean her dump stat?
Oh, you leave Igni the fuck alone, you asshole.
Oh, the absolute rage that Wimdy handed me hearing inferior materials.
Yeah. Everyone is just like, you leave my friend Igni alone.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to
This
know what
whole
your friend
party
Igni
really be
just
like,
rolled?
don't you dare upset my friend. That is my job.
So that's a 17 save.
Holy shit, nice.
Gorgeous.
Inferior materials, my ass. Get owned.
Fantastic. All right. That means that this is only half. And I hope that it is low. Okay. So that'll be 3. A gust of air comes out of his hand and it bashes into you and it actually really stings a bit. But like you're able to keep your feet and you've definitely felt worse. That's only 3 points of damage from this wind attack.
She's had worse.
Wimdy, it is now your turn.
Wimdy, it's just there's the smart decision and then there's what's Windy's handing me.
Go,
Wimdy,
go,
remember that you're on thin fucking ice.
Well, here's the problem is the 2 options Wimdy has handed me are really smart in like short term, but are really dumb in long term. Because the 2 things he's handed me is either Thorn Whip or a mace. Both which end with him being within 5 feet of the idiot.
Uh-huh.
Love that. Adore that.
I really do
Love
feel
that
like
for
that
you.
sometimes.
Yeah.
So like
Go for it.
he's not
Go.
he's not gonna do Thorn Whip because that would mean pulling the guy closer to River.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna run towards the guy and pull out his mace and make a melee attack.
All right.
So let's move him. He's gonna go right over here.
Yep.
Wimdy is not a damage hitter. Okay, Wimdy. Okay, you're okay. I'm sorry. I take it back, Wimdy.
The fuck you say about me?
It's definitely not a crit, but it is. I would like to think that hits.
Oh yeah, absolutely, that hits. That definitely makes solid contact.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a bludgeoning weapon in 2. So this is just smacka.
Nice.
Cool.
Just pulls out of his hammer space just a straight up mace, and then just brings it upon this guy.
Uh-huh. Cool. Love that. Okay. Have you got any bonus actions or anything you want to do?
Wimdy can't do shit. Wimdy's here for emotional support, okay?
Fair enough. River.
Okay. I think as a funny little bonus action, since River is kind of fucking pissed right now, I think he deserves to have some fuckery. So as a bonus action, I'm going to activate this funny little thing.
Oh no.
Ooh!
What is?
Oh
yes!
My gosh.
Wait, you're a fucking undead. Oh.
Oh my god! Holy shit! What the fuck?
Love that for him.
For
I've
Madrid
been-
time.
I have been sitting on this for a while now.
Holy shit.
Finally got
All
here
right.
in
Fucking
12 months.
god.
Oh boy.
Yeah. All right. So
Igni
that is
Handshake River, assume scary form.
Yeah.
Scary form. Briar is just sitting here.
Yeah, so That's 9 temporary hit points.
Cool.
River pulls out his spear,
Uh-huh.
and he's fucking pissed.
Uh-huh.
And so, as he stalks towards this bastard and moves into flank,
Mm-hmm.
it's like something ignites. And suddenly, River is very hard to look at directly. And the horns that kind of have a sort of gem-like appearance, similar crystals seem to grow out of his skin. And then he's going to attack us
All right.
with advantage.
Yeah,
Oh,
boy. I love that.
Oh my god. Cannot believe.
Love this shit.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
So not a nat 20, but that is a 19, so I'm gonna take it.
Yep.
Hell
Beating
yeah.
this guy's ass.
All right.
The guy insulted Igni. What do we expect?
Mhm.
Aw.
Yeah, we gotta protect Igni. So gonna
Twink
that.
Squad.
I'm
Twink
going
squad.
to assume that hits.
Yep, it do.
So roll damage. 9 damage, and
Yep.
can you have the bastard man make a wisdom save for me?
Sure, can do. We save. Is that 13?
All right. That does not make it.
Nice.
So congratulations. Bastard man is now frightened of the goat.
I am
I love
so
Form of Dread
delighted.
so much.
It's so
It's so
good.
fun.
Wimdy
Incredible.
voice, holy shit.
Cool.
Oh.
Now. Excellent. Let me just double check what the frightened condition does. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within sight. Can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Lovely.
You can still move towards all of us. You just can't go closer to River.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. Briar.
Yep. There is a brief. Oh, what the hell is at River? But you know what? Sure. Faye, man, Faye. He's Faye. He gets it. So you guys have moved up and close, and he doesn't like you guys being close. Especially because he doesn't want to fire into combat. So, actually, no, he's gonna use his last grit because he only has 2. My mistake. He's gonna use his last one though to do a dead eye to get advantage on this attack roll because oh fuck this.
Yep.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah, he needed to. Fuck. Okay, that's not a nat 20, but holy shit. Okay. So he has expended his grit. That is 4 shots so far. So that's something. So that's shot number 1.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. And then the second one. Yep. Okay. Shot number 2.
Yep.
Cool. All right, let's roll some damage. Tank. Holy shit, Briar, you're mad.
Everybody's fucking pissed.
8 plus. Fuck no, come here. You only count if you're in the bolt. Fuck me. That plus, and then we add your dex to these shots. Holy shit.
I'm loving this.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 21
Plus-
total across both shots?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, I combined them. And then he's gonna move in. And I'm just double checking a thing he's got. Okay, so that's only okay. So that only is okay. Cool. And then so that's 5 shots. He's fired. So he's got 3 more. Okay, cool. He has moved in. He'll worry about loading later. Reloading later. He is in your space. Yeah. That is his turn for right now.
Splendid. Igni.
Literally everybody is crowding around this guy, and guess what a lot of her spells are? AoE. We're doing great. Fucking legitimately, we're doing great. I saw you said Briar's gonna move, and I was like, damn it. But okay, new plan.
Briar can, in fact, tank these hits. He does have the health to do it. So,
Wimdy does not. I will say that.
Quickly picking out new plan, which will probably involve. I just think it would be really funny if we all surrounded this guy and wailed on him.
I think we should.
Kicks the ass out of
No
him.
matter what. Screenshotting this is fucking funny to me. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, his gun is a 6 reload. Or is a 6 shot. My mistake. Okay. Anyway, continue.
Continuing. Alright. It's a fun spell because it's 1 bonus action to touch one creature. Okay, so the character uses their action to do this, but it's a bonus action to cast. Fun. Who's right by me? Hey, River.
Yeah.
Do you want to get even more fucked up?
Oh,
Sure.
Igni's gonna hop over, reach over, and grab your crystally arm? Question marks.
Oh boy.
And you're having Dragon's Breath cast on you.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
boy.
out of the possible damages, because this also gives time for people to get out of the way for River to potentially use this. So, this being Igni, naturally, you're getting fire damage ability. So, I'll take a screenshot of this so you know what to do with this. But you can choose to use your action to do like a 15-foot cone attack with that.
Mm-hmm.
And assuming concentration stays, it lasts for up to a minute. So you've got that as an option to you now.
Nice.
And that is actually a bonus action for Igni. So I'll figure out her action in a moment once I get the screenshot over to you. Action, and we'll do the action first, and I'll send the screenshot over. Keep things moving. Pacing.
Yay.
You know, we've been doing some damage on this guy. Let's attempt a color spray. Let's see if we can get him.
Let's get him.
So, 60-10 to see if we can blind this guy. My understanding of the spell is correct. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can blind this guy for a round. So,
Alrighty.
6d10. I don't think he has less than 34 hit points, but the attempt is there.
Is that a total or remaining?
Roll
if it's-
60-10. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. So if Asshole has 34 hit points currently or less, he is now blinded.
Nope.
But
Nice.
if more, then nope. He's just covered in red ink now. That's it. Inferior creature's just gone Splatoon on him.
Yeah, okay.
I adore.
That's Igni's turn. We
Alright.
now surround this guy.
Cool. Huh.
Uh-huh.
Is he
Can
blinded?
literally not move without getting an attack of opportunity from somebody.
Yup.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
idea.
Get penned in.
Oh dear. Alright.
I did miss. Is he blinded or not?
No, he's not.
He's not.
Okay. That at least tells me we have more than 34 damage to do.
Mhm.
Yep.
Right, okay. So he's sort of half tried to take a step back to back up from River, but then he's like, oh, nope, the guy with the mace is there, and the guy with the gun is there, and she's there. Okay. And he's just gonna stay put. But then he is going to cast. Okay. So the blue band on his arm glows as he sweeps it towards River, the source of his panic. And let me see. 11. No, I suspect not. Your AC is higher than 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So this blast of freezing cold, snowy air just sort of shoots by and then crashes into the grass behind River and does not make contact. And then, having realized that didn't work, and then looking around at each of you, he squares his shoulders, and you guys don't have to roll insight to get this, but he is 100% putting on some bravado when he has nothing to back it up with. But he just goes, this is getting to be a bore. I have things to do. Perhaps you should make your greetings to the keeper of this tower. Tell her hello from me. And then there is sort of this zoop, 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 zoop sort of sound as he disappears. Teleports away. Boop.
Do I attempt to use a counter spell on that? Igni's fucking pissed.
He's gonna run. Oh, no, you don't.
She would definitely have to roll. She would have to roll and hit a DC for that, because teleport's a higher level spell, but like, my god, she wants to do it. Whis, can I attempt a counter spell?
Not in this particular case. Because as he teleports away, and there is a second of silence between the four of you. And then there is a rumble from somewhere inside the tower. And I am just going to very briefly turn off the map from my OBS while I change it. Boom. Boom. And you're in a very different room all of a sudden.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's loading. Oh dear. Oh boy.
Texture's loading.
And you can hear it slithering out of the
Ooh, worms.
surrounds, and there is a roar as a green dragon comes out from between thick thorns and big overarching trees.
Cool. Cool.
And
This just went from bad to worse. Okay.
we're gonna keep our initiative order, except instead of as an asshole, we have a dragon.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start right at the beginning.
Cool. So good news. It's Briar's turn. He's got the orb.
Yeah.
He's gonna pull that out like, oh god.
Oh my gosh, text box pulls.
I got it.
Just hey,
Thank
no,
you.
hey, hi. Just no, we're not. We're friendly, please no. Pulling out the orb, holding it out, like, oh god, please don't be mad. We don't want
Please don't kill us.
please don't kill us. I am too pretty to die.
Thank you for that, Briar. Thank you.
Love it. Okie dokie. I gave you those assets in the wrong order, but whatever. That's fine. Okay, so starting at the top, Briar.
Yeah, he's holding the orb out, and he is going to 2, 3, 4. What's your movement speed? Is it 30 or 40? 30. Okay. So 4, 5, 6. And yep, he's got orb. He's holding it out. Please, God, don't be mad.
Okay. It does not seem to have done anything.
It's still mad.
It's just looking at you, doing all snarly things. Yeah.
Yep. And Briar's. Yep. He's this. We don't want to hurt. We don't want to fight. Like, please, this is yours. You need this. Oh God. This is when I remind everybody Briar has negative charisma.
Do you want to do an insight on the dragon?
Sure. That's okay. That's not terrible. What's your insight? Okay, you do actually have insight. Okay, so you might actually see something here. Or get something. Nope, that's not right. I know, right? 14.
Okay. Does anyone else want to try rolling an insight on the dragon?
Would love to. And get a 4. Great. Good job.
Yeah.
9 with modifier, but yikes.
7.
Everybody's terrible.
See, I decided to roll a whiz to see, okay, would Wimdy be smart enough? And in my humility, this was what I got.
Jesus Christ.
So you're not rolling an insight then?
Nope, Wimdy is completely zoned the peck out.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, buddy.
Sure. All right. Well, with
You have surrounded him by plants.
You have with a 7 and a 9, River and Igni, you're looking at this dragon, and it doesn't seem to have reacted to the presence or the my grasp on the English language has just disappeared. The fact that the orb is here and the fact that it can see the orb, it has absolutely no effect on the dragon whatsoever. It's very much focused on Briar, but it doesn't seem to be because of the orb. For Briar with the 14, there is, you're not quite sure what it is, but there is something else at play here, because the dragon can see you. You know this from how it's tracking your movements with its eyes and its head. But also it can't see you? Question mark?
It's tracking movement. It's not seeing the movement, kind of. Yeah. Oh dear. Something's wrong. And he does shout that to the others.
Just the wrong or about the motion?
Nobody's home.
Well, I think that is. Points at the dragon.
No, it's Igni, my beloved. I fucking love her.
Oh, Igni.
No, it's not. It's not recognizing. It doesn't recognize.
Well, it's never seen me before. I hope it doesn't recognize me.
Not you, the orb.
Oh, mood.
Igni.
Igni, beloved.
Oh, mood. Yeah, that is a mood, Igni. Thank you.
Forgetting
Igni,
things?
I love
Yeah,
you so
mood.
much.
I love Igni with my whole heart. Oh god. Yeah. Briar's just
Igni-
it's not recognizing something's wrong. Hey, anyone with magic? You wanna like maybe get some insight here?
Kana time, because I am so good at that.
Igni is also so good at that. She's...
One.
One?
I am just has the same energy of that bit from Steven Universe where it's like it's Paradise. Like, are you okay? And she just turns around and goes, "No." Same energy there.
Yes.
Wimdy would like to roll his insight now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yay.
It is shit.
Please save us, Wimby.
Oh, dear.
I don't know how to tell you that it did not get better.
Oh.
He used all of his dice power to snap out of it.
Oh, buddy.
Do you also want to roll an Arcana at the request of one of your comrades?
He's going to roll it.
Hey.
Okay, that one did better. That one did better.
Okay.
It's not good, but it's better.
Listen, if you have any Arcana, it's immediately better than Briar, who has none.
All right, beauty.
Yeah.
River, you got nothing, son.
Yep.
But Igni and Wimdy, you're looking at this dragon, and from the things that you already know, that this is quite obviously going to be the spring familiar, right? But it's not doing what it's doing of its own volition. It's not just angry, it's not just enraged, it's ensorcelled, I suppose, maybe. There is something that is making its body move. There is an enchantment on it.
Oh, I know how to take care of those enchantments, but Wimdy doesn't like that option. Actually, question.
Yeah.
Enchantments. Okay, this is me. Like I might be stretching here, but enchantments are normally done at the beginning of the creature's turn, correct? They're a whiz save.
Yeah.
Would it be possible for Wimdy to cast Bless on the dragon to increase its chances of passing the whiz save?
Yeah.
It won't be a lot, but
Every little bit.
Yeah.
so Wimdy is going to
Well, I'll get you to hold that thought because it's Igni's turn,
Okay.
actually.
yes, sorry.
Yeah.
But yes,
what is it
that
doing?
is absolutely possible.
Put that
Me,
little
who
note
previously
there. Perfect.
had been checking to make sure that just being within proximity of her didn't do anyone damage. River, it is uncomfortably hot standing right next to Igni, but
Boy.
not damage-inducing, so congrats. She's still on fire, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Fine. You still got Dragon's Breath. She hasn't had to roll any con stuff on that, so that's option for you. In the meantime, How? Okay, so where Briar is 30 feet away. That's good to know.
If you need to, there's a measure tool that you can use.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little ruler.
Yeah, so like Briar is 45 feet from you,
All right.
and the dragon is 80 feet from you.
Okay. And the right tool? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna move up approximately 20 feet. Point is, to get within 60-foot range. Sure, we'll go here. Jaggers is only a 5-foot cube, but that's all good. She's not gonna put it right on the dragon. She's basically just gonna set. That's a concentration though. That would drop the dragon's breath, but still. You know what? The other option is create bonfire. Let's do that. It'll serve the same purpose. It's basically Igni's going to set up a bonfire, 5-foot cube, between Dragon and everyone else. Basically just acting as a, hey, give a good solid think before you come closer to us. Or if you're going to do that, come around roundabouts.
All right, sounds good.
Basically just deadering a direct attack because the dragon is next.
Sure. Do you want to grab the that little paintbrush tool and draw one on where that would be?
Yeah. It's there. We'll put it like here. If the dragon tries to go through that, it will take damage, but at least force you to not take a direct charge smash attack.
All right, fantastic. Okay, smokes. Let me first of all do it a. All right, cool. So the dragon is going to give a bit of a roar, and it's going to come stomp, 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 and it is now going to attempt to bite that fire.
No!
Wait. No, that's bad.
Wimdy is no out loud.
That's all right. Not what I expected you to do.
It does not bite the fire.
Oh, honey.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
It kind of makes this really big snap next to the fire.
It does the thing where dogs do, where they just open their mouth and then just kind of like have their open mouth by the thing and are just like,
Kind.
This is not Igni's intention, but if something bright and shiny is going to keep its attention, great. Noted. Dancing lights could work too.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Do you have anything else that you can do? Whoops. You're not supposed to fall out of the tower, you dumb D20. Where'd you go?
Skittering sounds of runaway dice.
That's where I rolled you in the tower. There you are.
skitter, skitter, skitter.
I'm not counting it because it's on the floor. Okay, no, that's fine. It is going to make an attempt at attacking this bonfire that's there, and then it's going to growl really angrily as though the fact that it has failed to do so was the most annoying thing that could possibly have happened to it.
Considering Igni also probably looks like a bonfire right now, I'm really glad that you placed it where, in front of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wimdy, it is now your turn.
Wimdy's processing that, first of all. But then Wimdy is going to, having figured out something's wrong, is going to, oh my gosh, wait, he can't cast Bless right now. Let's see.
Oh.
I gotta see if he can make the distance.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. you'll never guess what is literally exactly within range. Wimdy goes his full 33 feet forward. Full 30 feet forward, and then holds out his hand, and there is a soft glow from beneath his jacket, but he is going to cast Bless on the Stonebark Dragon.
Yep.
Which, let me screenshot that. And we're going to manifest that does not end up pecking us over, and the dragon uses it to avoid us.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, for 1 minute, the dragon will have sweet goodness. Will have advantage.
Alright.
Well, not advantage. Add D4.
Add a D4.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Cool.
I can say words.
Cool. Alright, River.
Cool. I think that River is understanding that we are not currently going to be attacker, but also doesn't really like the fact that most of the people he cares about are like standing in an exact cone-shaped line in front of a dragon.
Yeah.
We're making decisions.
We are making
I stand by
decisions
my
tonight.
statement. Wimdy lacks forethought in every way possible.
We are
Yeah.
sure making
Handshake.
some decisions tonight.
Yeah, so River is going to move in front and is going to prepare an action to, if the dragon tries to attack or use a breath weapon, River is going to retaliate with his own dragon breath
Yeah.
in the hopes that he would sort of neutralize it.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. Cool. Briar.
Briar has orb still.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to this. So everyone's over there. He's gonna go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna. Oh, I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna put the orb down, and then he's gonna nudge it.
Okay.
Towards the dragon, like with his foot, like kick, because he doesn't want to get close.
Sure. Alright. Cool.
Yeah, so he is prepared to jump the fuck away if he has to. Actually, wait, I forgot. He can, in fact, no, that's only a bonus action on his turn. Never mind, actually. So yeah, that's
Okay.
what he's doing.
So you have you taken the orb out of the mithril bag?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what, yeah.
Okay.
He's yeah.
Alright, cool. So you took the MacGuffin and put it on the floor and rolled it towards the dragon.
It's a dragon, yeah, because he's just, this is yours.
This is how it works.
Yarn.
Sure. Okay. Alright, great. Igni.
Does
Hi.
it not react?
It's not its turn.
Okay, cool.
It's not her turn.
Okay, cool.
Well, Dragon is still currently preoccupied with bonfire, which is nice. She's hoping that means that Briar is going to be okay, because Briar got right up there.
Mm-hmm.
She might just hold her action, because should all go well, they might not need to do anything more.
Yeah.
She could prep a dodge action.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
There you go.
Yeah.
When in doubt, I always prep dodge.
That is
You know what? That's a
such
good one.
smart thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Prep a dodge.
Prep a dodge.
Just
Cool.
waiting to see what will happen. Will this work?
Great. All right. Let me get a D4.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's not encouraging.
Uh-oh.
D4s don't even come out of my tower properly. They're too small. Okay.
Hit Briar, hit Briar. Briar can take it. Hit Briar.
No.
Hit no one.
Okay. So, unfortunately, that makes a total of 4. Let me look at bless. Oh, it just stays there for concentration. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right. So, the dragon, sort of rears back a little bit, and Wimdy, because you're maintaining concentration on bless on this thing, you can tell that it used that capacity a little bit. But there's a bit of another shimmer across its eyes that you can see, and it is continuing to be grr, arg. And it is now going to, let me see, we're going to roll a d2. 1, 2. 2. Alright, sweet. It's kind of fixated on this fire that's in front of it, and
Oh, even better.
okay, cool. 16. It brings its very large tail around and starts bashing at where the fire is, like it's obviously hitting it way too hard, but the intention is to try and bap it out, like you would maybe pat out a fire, like a grass fire. Do I have to roll anything for it to be putting out your bonfire?
There's nothing in the spell description about that. The spell description is all about people taking potential damage from it.
Okay, well, it is coming into that square with its tail. I might even scooch it a little bit closer. Scooch.
Okay.
Because biting it didn't work, so it's going to bash it with its tail. Yeah, roll some damage.
I figure it'll take some damage, and then we'll figure out a roll to see if the action, the tail bashing, has in fact put it out.
You could make the AC
Actually,
for it.
Here's the thing. Bonfire is also concentration, so Igni hasn't had cause to actually. Yeah. No. Forget that. Whether the suggestion was that makes more sense. But in the meantime, 2d8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 4, unfortunately, because Igni's still on fire. Actually, make a dexterity saving throw.
A dex save? Okay.
A dex save, because that dictates whether
what is your
any damage will actually take place, because this is only a cantrip.
Okay, there. Alright. Fuck again.
Oh god.
I'm going to have to make some modifications to this thing.
No damage. No damage needed. Bap, bap, bap.
Yep,
and
okay.
arguably with a fucking 23, the fire could be snuffed.
Yep. Okay. I think I'm happy for that. So it's brought its humongous tail around, and it's just gone baff, baff, baff onto this. It's admittedly not a very big fire compared to the size of the dragon, but it's obviously become its target. But yeah, it is now extinguished.
Good. Igni knows how to keep its attention with a cantrip. She likes this.
Yeah.
It's just like a cat with a laser.
It is now out, however. Cool. Are you having any thoughts? Is your head still empty? Why do you keep coming out of the damn? Thank you. It's still empty. All right. Wimdy.
Wimdy's prep and dodge,
Alright.
keeping
Sure.
Bless up.
Sure. River.
River is going to continue to be protective TM and will blow fire if the dragon doesn't attack her.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say Wimdy puts a hand on River's shoulder and gives like an encouraging nod, like this is the right plan of action?
You can.
Yay!
Aw.
Groovy. Okay, cool. Briar.
Okay. Damn. He really wants Dragon to succeed, but he is a fighter. Which is a little bit of a problem.
Wimdy will yell no if he sees Briar even start to
He
lift
is
his
not.
gun.
No. He is not. You do not have to worry about that. Thank God. Briar just kind of looks a little helpless, and he just kind of is like, he's going to, if the dragon attacks, he's going to ready a, like, hey, look at me, kind of like, he's going to basically, immediately ready to draw attention to himself.
Mhm.
So he's not going to attack, but he is readying, an attention grabber.
Sure. Okay.
Shoots the sky.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, he's gonna aim, he's gonna fire at the ceiling and then run.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Alright. Cool. We're all waiting very tensely to see whether or not this dragon has any brain cells. Igni, are you still prep and dodge there? Or do you got something else you want to try?
She would switch to prepping to cast Bonfire again.
Okay.
She's found something. It's like, Briar's going, look at me, and she's like, no, maybe not.
That's my maybe husband, no.
I might be married to that rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, it is Dragon's turn. And we're going to do this. And then... Oh, okay. Yep. D4. Alright, that makes it a 22. Okay. Alright. So
Hey.
there is a moment where the dragon turns and it's snarling and not looking particularly pleased, but it turns towards Briar, who is the absolute closest to it. And there's this flick of its big tail and it stretches its wings and then it leans down and just roars at him from really, really close.
Yeah.
But then there's this pause and it blinks and then it sort of frowns at you a bit and then there's another sort of huff, growl, who are you and why are you in my house kind of thing.
Briar is just standing there, make just, and he, makes a motion again, like, there's an orb, it's yours, please take the orb.
Alright, let's roll her one of these.
Please take your orb, please.
Ponder orb.
Unfortunately, with
that?
a 7, she does not ponder the orb. She kind of doesn't even register that it's there. She's too busy looking straight at you.
Was that a saving throw of any kind, or?
Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? Good point. I had forgotten about that. I went, yeah, we had success on one, but no.
I don't know how much a D4 can help, but
Let's see. That makes it an 11.
11.
Cool. All right, that's more than a 10. She just. It takes her a moment. It takes her a long moment. She's snarling at you and like getting, like, posturing a little bit, like she's rearing up as if she's going to attack, and then she sort of like this is glint from the orb where it sits on the floor, I love how we've gone from you guys beating my dragons to 1 HP remaining, and now we've turned into this. This is so funny.
I love it.
Character
it's called
development
learning.
and knowledge.
You see the orbs sort of glint and glow a little bit in the kind of gloomy forest environment that we're in, and she sort of blinks and looks down, and you can see her sort of diffuse a little bit, and her nose comes down to where that orb has rolled towards her, and she just gives it a little bit of a curious nudge, like her head's tilted to one side, and she nudges it.
Yep, that's yours. Yes. Uh-huh. That is your orb. We were delivering it for you.
Oh dear.
Please don't.
Scared Briar sound.
And she nudges it a little bit, gives it a little bit of a lick with a very green tongue, and then another nudge with her nose, and then as her snout comes into contact with this, admittedly, it's not very big compared to her, but this tiny little orb, you can see this shudder, this ripple that goes through her scales, and she starts to shrink.
Okay.
And she shrinks quite a bit. Like, this is a big dragon. But then, as she shrinks and as those scales kind of ripple and almost fall off like leaves, you then see this.
Oh.
She's a tiny little crow with a pink flower in a kind of behind the ear sort of position.
Briar very carefully kneels down like, hey, hi, welcome back. Like, offers a finger for step up.
She kind of looks up at Briar, and then looks at the orb, and then looks up at Briar, and then looks around, and you don't really even have to roll insight on her. She's just kind of having a bit of a what the fuck kind of moment.
Yeah, understandable.
We are also out of initiative.
Igni's like visibly sagging in relief because like, oh yeah, she whew.
Yeah, that was a lot.
She likes that they are no longer beating these things to a pulp. It's very nice. Flames go out.
Briar is just, welcome back. You weren't yourself for a minute there now. But it's okay.
I think River also kind of goes back to normal and sort of dusts himself off very casually.
Like he wasn't just terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a moment where this little crow is sort of taking in everything, and she looks down at the orb that you'd been given, and then she looks at Briar, and then she turns and she looks at the other three. She looks at River and sort of very visibly looking him up and down, and looks at Igni, and then kind of tilts her head to one side and leans back a little bit, and you can see her squint. But then she looks at Wimdy, and then there is this sort of excited sort of squawk, and she starts doing that little bird hop thing towards him.
Wimdy is backing up. Wimdy is backing up. Wimdy is backing up.
No, Wimdy.
Aww.
And she's just
I
making
think-
that crow warble, like not the kind of caw sort of noise, but more of a magpie warble.
Wimdy voice. Nope. Nope.
Wow.
Nope. 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 Just gonna nope off the screen.
Sorry, buddy, you're
Wimdy,
not
come
not
on, dude.
escaping this time.
Yeah,
It likes you.
she likes you.
You know this crow.
Wimdy's not handing me words, so I don't know what to do with this.
I think Briar not necessarily trapping, but he is gonna put a hand on Wimdy's shoulder, like, look, whatever you think might happen clearly isn't. I think it's okay right now.
Not handing me words. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
She's gonna stop trying to chase Wimdy for a second, and then she's gonna flap off, and she's going to pick up the orb from where it was, where she'd sort of left it behind. And then she's going to turn, like she's sort of standing on top of it with her little claws grasping it, and she's going to turn her head. And just like in the other towers, you can now see a pedestal. This one kind of looks like it's made out of wood with intricate carvings all the way up the sides of it, with the faintly glowing remnants of the last orb visible on top. Mm-hmm. And she lets out a very loud "caw" kind of noise, and then leans down to tap it with her beak.
Oh, do you need a hand?
Caw! And she kind of flaps up a little bit, and she tries to pick it up, but she can't seem to get a grip on it.
Yeah. All right. Briar will offer like a glance back at Wimdy and just kind of like a quirked eyebrow of like, do you want to do this at least?
Nope.
But not like judgmentally. It's just a,
Wimdy just shakes his head. He's got his little hands held close to his chest, and he is. I'm guessing River's probably nearby, stopping him from running. So he is pressed as far back as River's strength will allow him.
Oh, honey. Briar nods, and he'll with the mithril bag pick the orb up to put it in the thing.
Okay.
He still doesn't know what touching it will do. He kind of does not want to find out this late in the game.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It'd be really funny if nothing actually happened if we touched it. I think that'd actually be kind of hilarious.
It would be, but also just could you imagine? Like we went so long and then suddenly hee-hoo.
Yeah, no. We're gonna stay strong.
Alright, so you pick up the orb and carry it over to the pedestal, and there's this distinct look of disappointment on the crow's face. But you move it down and you can feel it clink against the previous one, and just like the others, it shoops inside, and there is a bright green burst and this intense smell of fresh grass and flower petals and freshly turned earth. And the vines and the thick trees and bushes that had surrounded you when the dragon made its appearance, they shrink back. It's not like shriveling back or dying. It's distinctly like withdrawing into stonework. And you are now standing on the area of the Tower of Spring, looking out again as much further than you really should be able to from a tower this height. But I invite everybody to roll perceptions for what you can see.
Briar looks suddenly at so much ease. Like, oh. And yeah, that makes fucking, okay, cool, yep, Cool, thanks, Briar.
Handshake in nat 20.
Me, actually, it would be a this plus this. There you go. There you go. For the actual number.
Alright. Alright, cool. Great. So we've got a nat 20, nat 20. Wait. Hold on.
10, 16, 24, 25. The 24 and 25 are nat 20s.
Yeah. I was giving you the actual number, sorry.
Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. Alright, so Igni, you're looking out with that 10. You're looking out and you can see that you are standing, the tower is standing inside this thick forest. And you can kind of see off to one side the ocean. Sort of off to your left a little bit. And there is a blue glow coming from that sort of direction. Wimdy with the 16... you can see this forest, you can see out to the ocean and all the way out to that mountain range that splits Anquel down the middle, and there is also a little bit of the worn desert, and you can see the red glow of the Tower of Summer over there as well, and a green glow in the distance in the mountain range.
He knows exactly where he is, doesn't he?
Not down to the coordinates, but you know which part of the region you're in. Yes.
He knows the name of the forest, at least.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
And for our two nat 20s, you can see all of this. You can see this lush forest. You can see the ocean. You can see the mountain range. You can see as far into the desert. And you can see those glows of light. You can see that blue glow of the Winter Tower, the red glow of the Summer Tower. On the range, that mountain range, you can see that green glow, which you know is the Tower of the Sky at the moment. And then the purple glow of the Tower of Autumn in the distance on the other side of the range. And you can see all of these lights just glowing, almost humming together, as one cohesive kind of frequency, I suppose. And the weather has just started to warm up a little bit. It's still early spring, but you are getting this breath of warmth and that smell of fresh plants, that grassy, flower petally kind of smell. It seems to kind of waft in from the outside as well as wafting out from inside, as something seems to be blossoming in a way. And I am now going to roll a something.
Oh boy.
Alright, cool. There is a pause and a silence from the little crow, and then she is directly at Wimdy's feet, and she lets out this loud little "Wah!"
Wimdy jumps. He can't move, but he sure jumps.
She's kept a respectable distance, but you're not quite sure how she got there. That 16 was a stealth. And she's holding something in her beak. And she's kind of looking at you and looking over at Briar and looking over at you and then over at Briar, and then she just sort of puts it down on the ground.
He is going to
Leans over.
Yes.
I think you should take it.
Wimdy is going to very slowly crouch down and look at what was dropped.
It's a little bracelet.
Yeah.
Same as the ones that the others got, except it's in copper with a emerald inside the charm.
He is going to very gently pick it up and just kind of cradle it very carefully as if it was glass.
There's a ruffle of fluffing up feathers, and she seems really pleased that you took it. And then she goes, "Ka!" again.
Wendy's gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
It took him a while to decide if he wanted to do that, but he is going to cast it, so that's just automatically on him now.
Alright, no worries. Is he going to say anything, or is he hoping to
Nope.
just listen to her ramble?
Nope, because he's handed me he can no words.
Okay. Well, as with the other familiars, she's speaking in Celestial, and she just seems really, really pleased, and she's going, and I don't really get what was going on, but here we are. But I'm glad you like it. You can have it. It's nice. What was going on? What was going on? Hey, are you listening? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Oh, you are, and you're talking to me too. Hi. Yeah. Do you know what was going on?
A man came here and I'm guessing put an enchantment spell on you to make you attack.
Wait. I got a long hair, kind of mean look.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that guy. I forget what he said. Something rude. It was rude. I'm pretty sure it was rude. But he was here and he said something and then nothing. Then you and your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love her.
And then me and my friends.
It's good to see you. You look so good. And she gives you a little bit of a headbutt on the leg.
It's been a long time too. It's nice to see you. I'm glad you're okay.
What happened? Did you and your friend save me from something?
Mm-hmm.
From that guy. That mean guy, that rude guy. Ah. Wanna beat him up. But that'd be rude. Do you know who he was? What he wanted?
No, he got away.
Oh. Well, I'd be careful. People like that they're bad news.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just check my notes.
Yeah, let me check my notes.
Oh boy.
I like how Igni is just watching this conversation go back and forth, but of course, from her perspective, it's just caw, mm-hmm, caw, wah.
Yeah, well, because Wimdy's speaking in Celestial, Locha.
That is Briar's point of view too.
Yeah. All right. Would anyone like to say anything? Ask Wimdy to say anything to the crow? Ask Wimdy to translate? Anything like that before I
think
I do one more thing?
Igni would probably just ask, do they remember what happened? Which
Igni's able, not Igni, Wimdy's able to answer that just based off what the crow says and just shakes his head now.
Yeah, okay.
Drat.
Well, we should tell the keeper of this then.
Oh, one more thing.
Yes.
Did this place also get looted?
Good idea. Is there anything missing from this place?
Missing? What would be missing?
Anything that's been stolen.
Her eyes kind of go wide as she's horrified at the thought, and she's like, let me check! I'll be right back! And she goes flap, 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 and takes off. And just like the hawk did in the Winter Tower, she kind of goes out off the balcony part and goes down, and you can, if you look over the side of the balcony, you can see her landing on each windowsill and peeking in each room. And there are a few kind of upset squawks from the distance.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
I will too.
And she's gonna come back up and land on the balustrade on the handrail of the balcony rather, and she's just puffing up like a tiny angry fluff ball. There is so much stuff missing. At least the fire stayed out, but still, I'm already working on fixing that. But there's so much stuff missing.
The fire?
Wait,
Well, Igni couldn't understand that, but...
Yeah.
But don't worry, Wendy was going to talk. Wait, has there been fire problems? I thought that was I heard that was taken care of.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it takes time to grow back. I'm helping.
Oh,
I'm helping.
like that. Okay.
But, you know,
I'm sure you are.
it takes time for things to grow back.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
with so many of our artifacts missing, it's gonna be a lot longer of a process. Dang it.
So, wait, artifacts were stolen?
Yeah.
Not just like furniture or stuff like that?
I mean, there is some furniture missing. I mean, we kind of like more of the picnic style stuff, so we didn't have a lot of furniture. But most of it was like, you know, actual important artifact things.
Wimdy is going to inform the others of this important update.
When did
Hell,
this fire happen? Was that before all this other trouble began?
Yes, the fire's old. The fire's old. Let's not talk about the fire. Okay.
Briar has put pieces together. He has connected dots.
kind of just raises an eyebrow, but will continue on. Like,
Yep.
Normally, Igni would want to ask about fires, but you know what? She'll leave this one alone. All right. Point taken.
Steve is very thorough. If it was just the furniture, just the artifacts, and that would be understandable. Though strange in the first case, but both is a bit. Is there anything special about the furniture?
Is there anything special about the furniture?
I mean, not everybody has furniture made by a goddess.
Not everybody has furniture made by a goddess.
Ah, I see.
I suppose that, but
Yeah.
I'm going to put that in the box. I suppose so.
I don't like this. This doesn't seem good.
No.
No, it doesn't. Oh my gosh, Wimby just handed me the funniest line. He just turns to River and goes, I thought you said this was supposed to be the finale.
You know what? That leads perfectly into me getting you all to do a dex save.
Giving
Oh,
us all
what's that?
what?
Dexterity saving throw, thank you.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
You
have
jinxed
I
us.
have a thing for that! I have a thing for that! Yay! What is your feature, my dear?
Well, it's not a 1, but
We're
Yeah,
winning.
cool. He's gonna use his reaction and add a D4 to that because
One of us is winning.
Okay.
one of us
I'm
wins.
gonna-
And it's not River.
Okay. So
Evil DM cackle.
Oh boy. That is a 12 plus.
I really did jinx
what
it.
is
It was perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better segue.
Sorry. Yes. Okay.
Splendid. All right, cool. So, just as these words come out of your mouth, Wimdy, there is a deep rumble from somewhere inside the tower. In fact, it actually takes the little crow off guard a little bit as she sort of falls off the balustrade as the whole tower starts to tremble. And Igni and River, you both eat shit. You lose your balance and fall over. Wimdy and Briar, you keep upright. But there is a rather uncomfortable length of time that this rumbling kind of rattles through this tower, and the little crow shrieks, and Wimdy, you can hear her saying, What's this? This isn't good. This isn't good. What is that? I can feel bad things. What is Oh dear. And she turns and looks, and as River and Igni are picking themselves up, you can see something in the distance.
Oh.
shit.
Oh,
Fuck.
Isn't that where the
Oh.
tower is?
yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Well, that's
dear.
not good.
And the little crow shoots off in that direction, shrieking about how bad that is. And I'm gonna leave you guys there. And we
Oh,
can
boy.
follow up with the finale, which I'll show you the title card for.
Oh boy.
Doodly doodly doo.
Holy shit.
If my computer will stop freezing. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh, don't like that.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
oh. Eclipse. Mm.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
yay.
Oh shit.
So, thank you very much for playing with me today, guys. We will have a
Yay.
chat in the group chat about when we will do the finale. But this has been Trigger of the
Yeah.
Season Spring. I hope you've had fun.
Shit.
This is great. This is
This
fun.
is really fun.
Everything's fine. Everything's great. I love
Everything's
it. Yeah.
fine. Everything's
Yeah.
cool.
We messed up.
Oh, we didn't mess up. The only thing
This
we
is gonna
fucked up was
happen.
not killing that guy.
We tried.
Hence why he ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave it a good solid go. Like, you got a good, 85 hit points damage on him or so.
Yeah.
Listen,
Ooh,
Briar
okay.
sees him again. He's going to unload. Like, that's just all
Okay.
there is to it.
No mercy.
Just, oh, fuck this guy in particular. All
Well,
right.
good news. You're gonna get that opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, it's time for the consequences of our actions.
Because guess who has action surge?
I'm
What do you
looking
mean
forward to it
consequences of
greatly.
our actions? We've done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
The consequences of our actions are agreeing to go on this journey.
And let the world fall out of equilibrium? Nah.
Well,
Windy voice, we could have. We could have.
you could have, but that would have sucked ass. But for now, I am going to go ahead and stop my recording. Everyone say bye to our audience. Bye-bye, audience!
Bye.
Bye.